Okay, I think we're live. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps, potentially. Hi all, who's tuning in, watching the VOD. I am the slightly restrained Black Shadow. Hopefully you're keeping well regardless. If you wonder why I'm restrained, probably has something to do with the title of this stream. I did note at the end we were doing some uprising on Monday, I think it was, and I did note towards the end of that stream that I felt that my voice was getting a little bit sore. What has followed is 3 days of pretty bad swollen throat and living on ibuprofen. It's not been great. Today it's not been too bad. Last night wasn't too great, admittedly, but throughout the day it's not been too terrible today. So the plan was to do a bit of a stream today, returning to Dune Imperium Digital, a game we've not actually covered since what do you want to call it? Since I don't actually remember the last time we've done a stream with Dune Imperium Digital. I do enjoy it. But we definitely haven't looked at this since it had its official release a couple of weeks or so ago. And as such, it seemed a nice opportunity to kind of explore it, kind of talk about it a little bit, talk about what's coming up for it as well, and bits and pieces going on. And also ability for me to kind of give my voice some reps, because I kind of just got pretty sick of not really doing anything the past couple of days. It's been kind of frustrating. So you have to apologise. I will not be hugely effusive this stream. I wouldn't go as far as saying talking hurts, but it's still uncomfortable, and I'll probably have to next some ibuprofen after a little while. But we'll kind of give my throat a bit of a test and see how we go. Here's the update, by the way, if you're interested. This was posted about a week or so ago. The Golden Path, the roadmap for digital, something we've talked about for a bit. Wondering kind of what's going on. Ignore the bottom stuff. Also, let me just perfect. So yeah, the game got released about a week or so ago, like officially. It's done not too bad so far. There's obviously been a lot of talk about what's actually coming for the game. So here is where we stand. I keep misclicking, I'm so sorry. The first Portal Call has been discussing about the expansion for Rise of Ix. This is the first expansion for Dune Imperium that came out a couple of years ago now. This is the first one that's going to see incorporation into the game. Here's kind of a bit of a trial of what it may or may not sort of look like. This screen resolution is a little... It looks quite 4:3 compared to what I'm used to seeing, but it could just be me. Anyways, you can see obviously some plans to incorporate some stuff here, obviously turning this into the into your tech negotiation, dreadnoughts, your shipping over there. Interestingly enough, it should be noted that shipping here currently has not got any requirements. Again, this is just a bit of a test here, a bit of an imagination. This is where your tech list would be, a bit of an extension of this stuff as well. It's going to be a very busy screen, no doubt about that, and that does worry me a touch. The plans maybe have like the dreadnoughts kind of stacked in here as well. So I'm interested to see what Direwolf Digital come up with this in regards to a form. That was my thing I mentioned. It feels what they've done is basically they've taken the world map, they've kind of shrunk it all a touch to make it live extra space, but it could just be me. Other things that are coming into as well is a little more of a kind of a more ranked sort of system and ability to kind of play a bit more properly. So that you kind of, have a bit of a rating system, because people like that. Also, they are looking to get events going in as well. There have been 2 little test events for this in its early access. Unfortunately, I was not around to play either of them, both of them happened on weekends. I just had a load of commitments, and like we were in the midst of like commentating like quarter and semi-final matches, that sort of thing for our own tournaments. So I've not actually had the opportunity to play any of these yet. I would like to get involved in one eventually. These are they've only been like over 2 days. They can need to be a touch longer, I think. Otherwise, it is a bit restricted. But they were test events only. But yeah, working towards expanded offerings, including event structures and logic, qualify and invitational events, prizes, and a broader structure of organised competitive play. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what they come out with that. My voice did something very interesting there. That was tricky. So yeah, basically that is what's coming up for that, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely interested to see what more will come for digital as we go. Okay, so with that done, we should probably play a game or two and see what's kind of going on in the world. I don't know how many of you guys have actually been like messing around with digital. I don't know if you know, I know some folks have like played over on and off. Like I haven't played this a ton recently. I've played it a little bit on and off. Like it's still got like the challenges going on. The current challenge is quite a funky one actually. Really funky one. When you get your Sword Master, if you reveal cards that start in your deck other than your Signet Ring, they get trashed immediately. Both good and bad. Makes a really funky game though. Quite interesting though. We're gonna play a couple of games here. So you see obviously the events system here. Obviously this will not be active anything until there's actually one live. But whenever the next one happens, I do want to get involved in it. It's probably about damn time. Alright, what have we got going on here? What's that fun that could be coming here? What we got here? Drafting. Obviously it got taken, damn it. I was trying to get in there. Just as a quick mention, I might have to make my own game here in a second. Just a quick mention of things. Channel-wise, we do have obviously we've got the first video up for the Stoneburner Open Uprising game. This was done before my voice decided to self-destruct, and it was a bit tricky, no doubt about that. It was a let's just make the damn game at this point. Give me blue. Hard. Oh no, normal. That's draft live. That's good to me. It was definitely not easy to commentate that match. No doubt about. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm sorry. I've just completely misclicked that. Turns out I'm incompetent. It's because I clicked Hagal. It resets all of that. It's a thing. It does. But yeah, definitely it was. Yeah, we can use the back button just to kind of look at the overall lobby here. So yeah, definitely it was a tricky first game to call. Uprising is a very different beast to Iximo. There's no doubt about that, and it definitely, I think, showed with Uprising. There's kind of a lot more going on. It's also sometimes a lot less clear what exactly is happening and what is going to happen. So it does make commentary over a much trickier job overall, and that is something that's just gonna take some time. If you look there, the active tab is currently not working. Never mind. There's a couple of features I think that they've got slight tweaks to it, but we'll get them to go. But yeah, as we do more Uprising games, hopefully we'll do a bit of a better job with things as we go. Okay, being joined by these individuals, if that is their real names. Going to be in first position here. No Beast and no Leto. Okay. Opening row. NHS Initiate's not bad. Initiate's obviously a very strong card. Not solid enough cards here. Shifting's probably the most strongest one here. Nothing too outrageously intense. I'm actually looking at Pool Atreides here. Actually legitimately looking at Pool. But I have a feeling Pool's getting taken. Memnon is not the worst thing here in the world. It is Ilban. Yeah, I think we're going to pull the Atreides here. Especially with Ilban on my left, means I can try and cut off Mentat from a little bit. I think that'd be useful. And also, it's just like, this is a good card, this is a good card, this is a good card. Thopter's a good card for Paul as well. They're all fairly solid for him. So I'm going to take Paul Atreides and give us a spin here. I suspect Thopter's going to be looked to get taken, or other memory will be taken by Helena. I don't expect to get other memory. Or she might grab shifting, I don't know, we'll see. Double Diplo for us. Signet Ring is our next card, so... a little tricky. Baron Conan in third. Let's see what Ilban's priorities is going to be, eh? Let's determine his priorities. Does he want to just slam Mentat every day, or is he actually going to take a more active role in this game? That's what you got to do, I think, sometimes. He might have a hand where he kind of has to go down the route immediately, but obviously this is a hangover from obviously our Eximo days, where I think it can be very easy to kind of go with that. Also, we do have a chat box as well. I remember we had to have a slightly different thing. Haga Basin. Write that down there if I wanted to. Haga Basin open for Count Ilban. Very, very curious. Let me whack this in, I guess. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are sort of vaguely alive. So, curious opening for Ilban. Is Ilban just going to Haga Basin and just... I think Haga... oh no, Ilban's going Haga Basin, Selt Melange, and he's intended to go Wealth Swordmaster next round. I think that's what's going on here. Looks like that's the plan. We might not get a spice out of this. Not much I can do about it. Given that's the situation, and we've got Signet Ring coming next round, I kind of like going Wealth and Mentat. The problem is I've only got frickin' 3 Persuasion. And I can't buy any of these cards. I want to get hold of this. Is it ever a world I go like immediate research station here? I'll just try and get a half decent deck going. If I could pull like this and this, I got. I think his next hand is like very difficult as well. I think I might go for this, kids. I think I might take a chance. Here we go. We're going to go immediate research station. We're going to have some fun with this one. We do pull both convincings. And I think I'm going to put the troops in as well. I'm going to put some pressure on Baron to put in more dudes. I'm telling Baron I've got double daggers, so if you don't have any daggers, you got to do something. Yeah, that is exactly what Ilban's going to do. Also, I'm trying to get my water back from Helena. Does she really want to commit that much more to get that back when I'm basically saying I've got 2 daggers? Probably got 2 daggers. I've got at least 1, surely. Curious to see what she's going to respond with here. What it's also doing is kind of making it awkward for either of them to reveal early, so that we can try and get hold of shifting and initiate, sort of thing. So we're trying to force them to take actions, so we can get first crack of the row. Well, okay, Baron does have his daggers. So, yeah. Sometimes he doesn't have a dagger. That's fine. Huge start for Baron, this. But that's Baron for you. So shifting will go. But the thing is, we've got a huge reveal now, so if she pulls a card off, we could... If it's like Lady J or something, or Gurney, like, big cards are good for us. Seashore and Mother is not bad. That's a solid card for us, so we're going to go ahead and pick up. She did go for Other Memory, as I did suggest. So faction access looks good. Bit trashy on the side. And we'll take shifting. And I might be able to pick up on these initiates later on. I mean, I guess if Ilban wants to just go, you know, if someone does want to just go Haga Basin, Melange, and then secure a Wealth Swordmaster, like, as their first 4 actions, like, they can definitely do that. Ah, shame. Gurney was too late for us. Gurney would have been huge. It's an enormous card for poor tradies. But we got a couple of decent ones. We do get our water back, which is good. That's the other thing, like, because it's the water, like, I think it's fine to do this. No. By testing voice, I mean, I'm testing my voice. My throat's been swollen for 3 days. I've barely spoke. So I'm kind of doing, like, a little mini stream to, I'm doing it to, like, test myself. Just do a stream and do something. It's not great right now, but it's usable-ish. And I just wanted to play some Dune on stream, so say hi to some guys. Also play some Dune. Yeah. That's why there hasn't been a ton of... Oh, wow! Baron did not have any swords. And he still went well. What? Wow, that's kind of psychotic. Wow, he's lucky I didn't draw them both. Man, that looks like I've got it all day there. That is pretty wild. Okay, so we pull shifting immediately. We've got both daggers again. Signet Ring will draw into Diplo, which is very awkward. Ah, that is actually very unfortunate. That's our next card. I would have taken basically this, or this. We kind of can't really... Yeah, this is very unfortunate for us here. Machination's up here, by the way, and Baron Harkonnen actually has decent odds of winning this fight as well. Because now he's got both daggers. I would say if Baron Harkonnen wins this fight as well, like, this game might be close to over. Which is kind of a sad reality, but... So... I'm trying to work out what the hell to do here. This is so awkward, and I have no way of... God, why has that got to be next? That's so disgusting. It is what it is. I guess we just draw it. Go Arakeen, double draw, and then we'll hope to get to... either there, maybe we get to there occasionally, but we have to put troops in with our double daggers. Okay, we didn't pull Mahayam. That's good. We could also just reveal shifting. We could also go Hall of Oratory with a dagger to try and pick up Gurney. If we think we can get there. Which isn't hugely likely. Kind of depends what Helena does. Like, Ilban's going in here. Oh my god. Wow, this is absolutely ridiculous for Baron Harkonnen here. Gurney Halleck as well. That is disgusting. What a ridiculous 2 rounds this has been. Dread ship comes out. Yeah, just a totally absurd start this for Baron. She's putting them both in. The problem is it's Ilban. That's the issue here. We might have to go secrets. I think we have to go secrets. Try and fluke an intrigue here. Like, any battle intrigue is good. Anything that we can use, basically. That's a weird deployal. It's kind of a, I don't want to go for it properly. It's kind of weird. Either way, yeah, I think we have to go secrets here. Oh, we could go Hardy Warriors. I have to go Hardy Warriors then, right? I got double daggers. It's machinations. Yeah, we gotta do it. We just gotta go crazy here. Cannot let Baron win this. It's just completely ridiculous. If Baron has a way to win this battle, like this game, it's kind of over. I legitimately think that could well be the case. He's never going to be properly stopped. So we just have to close our eyes and get in here. Like, this is crippling us. But what are you going to do here? Go Fopter. Spice Hunter actually is good because we've got the Fremen card. Yeah, we gotta go Fremen to buff Siege Reverend. So let's pick up a couple of Fremen cards and travelize a bit here. If he's got ambush, it's like, what do you do? There's a couple of little contextual bugs I noticed. There's like that as well. I've also noticed on the factions, if you go down to go up with like shifting or something, it doesn't show it properly, though it is done correctly. No, it got released fully last week. Last Wednesday, I believe it was last week. It is now in full release. There's been some tweaks under the hood. And yeah, it's the first time we've streamed it since, so figured I'd kind of show it off while I try and, you know, test my voice. Okay, he passed, thank God for that. It's on some different platforms as well. So we have to go all in on Fremen. Like, we have to try and stop him here. Where else do we want to go? There. Maybe I should have taken it with the spacing glove, actually. Perhaps. That might have been a better move, actually. But regardless, we have to charge this. Shifting is next. Of course, now we can't trash or Siege Reverend out of our discard, but we had to do what we had to do. I don't think there was any debate about that. Terrible Purpose is next. We have absolutely no economy. Would like to obviously hit Steel Suits just to get 2 water going. But I suspect that won't be allowed. Siege Reverend's only got 2 legal spots she can go, so she probably has to be used first regardless. Yes, that's the plan. Oh, she does go straight to Great Flowers, cool with me. So yeah, they did an update a week ago about the Golden Path. Yeah, Rise of Ix is anticipating its arrival this summer as a concept of what this might look like. Okay, let's go get this alliance. Cut out Baron because he's got no water as well. I think we just trust Doom Desert. We don't need it right now. It's not helping us win this game. Is this alarm that keeps going off outside? It's like the 3rd time that's gone off now. It's kind of annoying. There is also still occasionally, like, where the time doesn't get rendered. There's a couple of things here and there I've noticed. Played a game or 2 off stream too. So, what's our plan to do with this water then, is the question. They're eventful. Let's say that the voice throat going past few days has been great. Wasn't moving home in 2 weeks. So that's going to make things interesting. Testy humanity. Well, I don't need convincing. I wasn't really looking to buy much here. So there are still some graphical UI issues. It's not terrible, but it is a thing. That TikToking is going to stop, right? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me. Please don't do this to me, game. Alright, if this is going to keep playing, I'm going to deliberately start the timer on my end to, like, try and stop this. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Oh, good. Okay, then playing it did stop it. Thank God for that. Okay, so only person left to get Swordmaster is going to be me. So where do we want to... I think we just Hardy Warriors here, truthfully. Terrible purpose. There's no troops in. Like, worst come to worst, we're probably getting, like, 2nd place here. I think we just get stuck in. What the hell, right? Also just further cements this alliance. And, of course, remember, we can go aggressive on a faction because we've got shifting. So we can always shift away from this to supplement other factions. So that's the one real nice thing about having a card like shifting or like playing like Tesla Verdes is that you can go really heavy on one faction because you can always shift it, move the influence elsewhere. Otherwise, it kind of like that bump's not doing a whole lot, and it's something you have to kind of manage as a resource. But with shifting, it doesn't matter. You just go to whatever's best for you at the time. That's why shifting is just so dangerous. My assumption is that Ilban's going to go faction, Mentat, and go from there. As I said, like, we might as well just put these troops in. Like, odds are I probably get 2nd place. I don't think I ever win the fight, but I probably get 2nd. The trash also is doing nothing. Oh, no, wait, technically I did discard... Oh, I discard the other convincing, so I'd have to trash that. I might do that, if we somehow win this. We're kind of playing a little bit wildly, but what the hell? Spice smugglers, given the fact that we it's so... The problem is we need so much spice to fulfill that. That's the problem. But I guess it gives me options, means I can just sometimes just reveal shifting legions itself. We need bumps and we need money, so we're just going to take it. So... Looks like we are guaranteed 2nd place. Eric has got no intrigues, and they've already revealed, so they don't have like reinforcements. My assumption is that Red will beat us, but I don't know. Occasionally we just win, which would be insane. Gotta be reinforcements, surely. What? 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 Cool. Okay, I'll take that. Not a bad conflict for us, actually, the money. Getting every out, it's going to be impossible, though. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting if, obviously, with Rise of Ix, will bring, of course, the new leaders. Definitely change things out. So, what do we want to do here? We do have shifting. Spice Hunter, unfortunately... All of our, of course, Heim's there. I've got the 3 Fremen cards. So this isn't going to give me a bond. Very unlikely to get that. So I've got to make a decision what to do here. We're pretty much just go, like, secure contracts. and just get some money together and start putting pressure on the Mentat spot. I think that's what we're meant to start doing here. Just start getting money together, make our way towards this, start putting pressure on there. I cannot believe we just won a victory point for 2 troops. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, you know, Memnon in base game is alright. It's just unfortunately in Rise of Ix, he's so far distant compared to some of the leaders they bring in. You know, Tezzy obviously is insanely powerful. So I think we have to Mentat here if we get there. Possibly. And the reason for that is because it gives us Signet Ring, which we can use, and we get a 50-50 on drawing the Liaison, which would Fremen Bond Spice Hunter. I don't really have any reason to go to a Fremen space. Oh, I do agree. I do agree. Like, digital is definitely a better presentation. There's no doubt about that. The games are quicker. Like, Tabletop Simulator is a sandbox. And it definitely does its function well. Like, you know, digital is really very nice in how it kind of shows. It's a couple of things I prefer it would show otherwise, but overall, I think this is a general convenience. Like, there's no doubt about that. Like I say, one of our most watched streams, the most watched stream we've ever done on this channel that wasn't like a grand final, is our stream of when this came out in pre-release. I did a stream of this on the day it came out, and it's like one of the most watched streams we've ever done. It's absolutely good. High Council incoming. Bear in mind, we do also have access to Siege, which I would like to hit with our ring. So that's the plan. Don't think it's likely they're going there. I don't know. Either way, we're going to head to Mentat. Try and hope Liaison's our next card. It is awesome. So we can pull that and get a Spice out of Spice Hunt with the Fremen Bond, which is a Brucey bonus. And then the general plan is to use our water here to hit Great Flat, and then go either Selmelange or like Conspire if we draw Diplomacy. I'd rather go Conspiring than Selmelange, truthfully. Better value than I think the Selmelange, but obviously harder to get to. Oh wow, Baron actually had Infiltration. Well, that's actually good for us. It means that there's no one can get in the way of this anymore. Also means we don't really have to go for it. We could just live off Mentat a lot here. That would do damage to Ilvan. But we're in no obligation to go there anytime soon. So that's actually pretty good for us. Now, the next question is, do we get involved in the combat here? I suspect the answer is, I think we have to. The 2 coins is huge, because it again gives us Conspire options. I also don't think if I put the troop in, I don't think Baron's getting involved here. Like, he's got no garrison as well. I think we can very safely make this move. Yes, it is on, yeah, it's on other platforms. I couldn't remember what other platforms it's come out on. You know, definitely, like, when I tried this a few days ago, there was a fair few people playing this. It's not ever going to be, like, the most highest played thing ever. It doesn't have to be. You know, it's a decent representation of the game. There are a couple of funky rule changes, as I've noticed, over the course of time of playing this, compared to how the rules actually are. There's a couple of slight tweaks to the rules for convenience sakes. And I have brought these up with Mr. Denim. He's aware of that. Oh, wow. I'm actually going to get hold of 2nd place here. Wow. This low garrison stuff is it. Once Baron starts playing Gurney Hallett, he's going to get just such insane value out of this. Okay, we got 5 Persuasion. So I'm actually going to take the Imperial Spy, and we're going to commit ourselves down the Conspire route with Imperial Spy. Get a little intrigue out of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. 5, 6. Do I want one more Liaison? I don't think so. Not right now. I think we'll stay. Yeah, our deck's big enough. I don't expect to tie it. No. Shame. Fufi is, like, such a good card for Paul. But Ilbarn can't get it. He's out. He's only got 4, so... It's kind of useful, obviously, for Ilbarn to get the Mentat here, but it's always a tricky combat this for Ilbarn, because he also wants to just hit the spot. Fopter for Ilbarn is going to be worth noting. Just reveals Gurney. Doesn't play him. Get Fufir as well. Like Baron is a huge favourite in this game. There's no question. At this point, he is a big favourite. So, second place for us. It's not bad. A troop for an intrigue and a couple of coins is not bad value. Well, I knew Gurney was in his hand. Because he hadn't seen it. Huh. Misclick? He's only getting 1 intrigue. Interesting. Private Army for us is not great because we've got 2 cards that need spice. That's not ideal for us. We still don't have our Swordmaster, so we do not pull. Oh, we pull really awkward here. Oof. Wow. That's kind of unlucky for us here. Wow, we have a problem. I think we have to go Araki. We've got to get Siege Reverend. We've got Fremen Bond. Am I just playing Araki? Ooh, I could Research Station. Spiceless Flow's coming. I think I have to. I want to obviously do this, but with our hand specifically, we've got both our Fremen cards in hand. I think we got a Research Station. We pull Diplo, pull the ring. It is what it is. We have to get Spiceless Flow here. Just a very tricky hand draw there. Not much we could do about that. Spy, Smugglers, Double Dagger, and Convincing. Our next hand's not going to be great. We'll have to discard Dune, which is fine, and we'll just play Diplo to somewhere. Maybe to Wealth or something. Yeah, I don't see what else we can do here. But yeah, I think, like, obviously I would like to have played this, or got Spice for this, but just neither were really. I think we have to hit that immediately. Point's a point. It's not ideal by any stretch of imagination, but at least we pull Diplo, at least we can play it, and we're going to pick up a couple of Spice fruit. This is the thing, Spice Hunter and Siege Reverend is giving me 2 Spice. That's not bad on reveal. That's not bad at all, so I think we just gotta, you know, say so be it. As for what to do with Diplo, yep. Repulls Gurney on the point conflict, you know, as you do. Say Baron, big favourite. Howdy. Well, I'm testing to see if my voice is okay. I think we go Fold Space because we do want the access. We also have Imperial Spy, which is probably just going to go there at this rate. So let's just go fold space here. And just start cashing some points. About the best we can do here. Let's say Baron is big favourite this game. It's Fever in his deck, Gurney. Kind of played a bit psychotically in the first round, but managed to make it work. And only lost Machination because he decided really early for Gurney, and I had to just commit everything to beat him. So next hand, I think it's gonna be just Imperial Spy and Spy Smugglers. Basically. Oh, I should have gone Wealth, actually, thinking about it. I could have gone Wealth to get the 5, and then Spy Smuggled to 8, and then Sword Mastered. I mean, I don't need Sword Master. I could just hit Mentat. Like, we're not in a rush for Sword Master, really. So be it. I know the first match of the group is being looked at, but obviously I've been kind of a bit out of action the past couple of days, so I don't know quite when that's due to be. Let's get the Spiceman's Flow. As for games for me to cover, there's plenty of them about. I know someone asked me if I'd be willing to cover match being played tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock my time in the evening. So, like, there'll probably be some match covered tomorrow. But it depends kind of how my voice feels tomorrow. Like, I maybe should or should not be doing this stream, but I've done nothing for like 2 days. I just want to do something. Earbon feels now is the time to strike, and he's probably correct. Time to get involved here. Bear in mind, Ilbon's also got Gunfopter. It's probably in his hand. It might be in his hand. But I haven't seen it for a bit. Oh, he's got Double Cross. Ooh, wow. Just double crosses immediately. Interesting. That's a... He does not want the Baron getting involved. That's what that is. Normally you'd wait for that, but that's him trying to tell Baron, stay out of this fight. That's all that is. See if Baron cares or not. So he's just going to go to grab some spice here and settle up for... He also might flank an intrigue, you never know. It's Baron. But yeah, obviously the idea with the Uprising... Like, as I noted earlier in the stream, like... Covering Uprising games is definitely a bit tricky. Wait, did he have calculated higher? I wasn't paying no attention. Oh! Oh my god! Wow. I guess I picked the right comp for it to not get involved in. I had a remote temptation because of Private Army. Wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, did he have, Well, something's happened. I don't know what happened, but Mentat's not there. He got it. That was the last round? Is this only round 5? Man, it feels like so much longer than that. Oh, she highlights, just puts in the one troop. Ooh, that's a bit tricky. So that's the have it. You do see that occasionally. I guess I don't hate the doing of that. I desperately need to score some points here, so... Power plays in hand. Yeah, I legit thought we'd gone for another round from that. I really did. Yeah, there's the Fopter, as noted. Knew it was around. He's not got stage instant or something crazy, has he? No. Well, I mean, we're not really got any kind of combat going on. Like, Private Army will help us pick up maybe like a second place. Out of nowhere or something. Maybe trade it in to like take free spice in like round 7 or something. Have to see. But yeah, anyways, I should probably have just done that. Now it's really awkward to get to wealth quickly enough. The question is, do I really want to draw? Cloak and Dagger is the conflict. This is something I'd actually be willing to throw Private Army at to, like, get a second place. We're never winning the fight. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, we're not going to be able to because Spice Smuggler's going to eat the spice, so I wouldn't be able to Private Army this anyways. I don't hate drawing, truthfully, because I don't really want any of these cards. If you look at our discard pile, this is all pretty good for us. So I think I'm okay, like, if Mentat stays open, just insta-hitting it. I think Helena might go there, though. But who knows? Kind of a weird round, this. Kind of a weird game, really. We have not been able to play really how I wanted to. I've had to kind of just play a bit funky. It's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Okay. Always interesting to see Benny's sister going to there. It's not really quite what you want to do. But yeah, I think we draw because I don't really want to see any of these cards again. So we'll make the immediate draw. I can't get to Swordmaster quick enough anyway, so we might as well just hit Mentat when we can. Means I can also see what the next card is, which is going to be Seats Reverend. Which I will not want to draw. So yeah, let's just take Mentat away from Ilban as well. As I said, this is what we got to do here. We're in no rush to get Swordmaster. Baron's not really going to Mentat very much. Helena might sometimes. But the main person that's gonna Mentat a lot is Ilban, so rally troops. Rally troops. We also now don't have to play Spice Smugglers if we don't want to. We probably have to, especially now that that's gone. That was the danger. If I go Mentat, I probably don't get to wealth. That was a danger. I did know that was a potential. Also, this is just a point only, so would have been nice to have a way to get hold of an extra spice or something, but yeah. Remember, we do still have shifting, so it's not a disaster. If I want to try and win the fight, then I say Private Army, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that important here. I think we just hit Siege with Smugglers and kind of play as we see it. I think that's fine. Point to point, right? Baron's not highlighting here, is he? I've got to decide if I'm going to put the troop in now. We've got 2 daggers. I have to try and get in now and tell Baron just stay out of this. Fight the next one. He's already been to there. He's been to there. It's hard to see how he gets there. These are all locked up. Not a lot to do, like going here. Well, he can't go there, and that's also been blocked. So I don't think Baron gets involved here. We'll probably just secure the intrigue or the spice or something. What do you want to actually take? I actually think the spice would be better, because if we can pull shifting, we can actually use it. We have no legal space to go to, everyone. It's all been blocked out. That's pretty insane. Man, look at this. Freaking Helena with the double Missionaria. Jesus. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm so glad I got ahead of this and keeping freaking her away from that. It's absolutely heinous. But the only person can ever do this. This is just ridiculous. Anyways, we have to reveal... I don't know what we do here. We have no legal spaces, so we have to reveal. I guess Fremen is Fremen, right? I think we've done alright to like keep up scoring wise in this game, but it's been rough. So what the problem we've got here is that Diplo's kind of got to go up here, and shifting's kind of got to shift away from there to there. We can't really use Sietch Reverend. We need to reveal her to get hold of Spice Plus Flows with like the Liaison and Spice Hunter and such. So Fold Space is going to have to, like, maybe go back to Fremen to protect it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe we go, like, Wealth High Council, and I just completely give up Swordmaster this game. I mean, we're coming into round 7. Do we really need it at this point? I don't think so. Wealth High Council with like shifting. Maybe we can make something interesting happen. But I think we have to take the spice because it just gives us the... I think the spice is strictly better here than the intrigue, which I know is a bit insane. But I think given our specific... Like, we've got shifting, and I might need to use it. I think we go and take the spice, which is unusual. I do accept that. It also means that Private Army in theory is always available as well here, so... Okay, Sietch Reverend, we find Diplo and Ring. Yep. No surprise there. I suspect Ilban's gonna beat us to the punch here, but I don't know. Ilban's gonna make a decision. He can't have both. He's only ever gonna get hold of one, so we have to make a choice what he prefers. Next card is Spice Hunter. Oh, man. I can't get Spice Must Flow. It takes you to 6. Singing Ring gets me to 5, 7, 8. I can't score the Spice Must Flow. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Just infinite bumps for Helena here. Oh, this is really awkward. Do I selective breed, I guess? And try and pull Fold Space? As long as I don't pull that, I guess I'm happy. Wait, Insta-Mentat. Fold Space. Okay. Shifting's coming next. The problem is we have to get Spice Must Flow here. Test the Humanity, we get rid of Spice Must Flow card, so that's the only advantage, I guess, if you want to call it that. There it is. So I think what we're going to do is use the fold space and then... And then what? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't... I mean, this is still fine. Like, I still think this is okay. I mean, obviously not having the Swordmaster isn't helping us, but, I mean, if we had not done what we hadn't done, like, I think the game probably would be over at this point. Baron could have just absolutely run away with us. Like, someone had to make the stand, and we got machinations, and we got hold of a cheap victory point elsewhere, so I don't hate this. But I think I might be forced to, like, literally... Like, yeah. You better have an intrigue. Oh yeah, power play. So that's also pretty bad for us. So I guess now we just hit selective breeding hard way. Oh, man. I'm going to start drawing into this, though. This is going to be our next hand. So be it. So be it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Second rally troops for Ilban. You'd start thinking he's got rapid mobilization, wouldn't you? He's kind of playing like he does. We are going to pick up a couple of spice. Here comes Gurney. I don't even know what move we take here. I legit don't even know. Do we go fold space with the intention of paying Spice Smugglers next round to take the Alliance? Or do we just shift and take it immediately? The problem is, this is our next hand. It's absolutely hideous. If I do this, like, it's such a committance. It's such a committance. Yellow gives up. Green will go for me. I might not be able to defend it. I think I'd rather take the fold space card. hideous spot, this. I could shift, which gives me high counts on next round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Recon maybe to like Arakin or something. Fuck it, let's do it. We're gonna go for it. This is probably not wise. I can't do it. I gotta take the save points. I can't bring myself to do it. It's just so insane. Like, I really want to. I really want to, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Doesn't put any troops in. Rapid mobilization 100% is on its way. 100% rapid mobilization and battle intrigues are on their way. Otherwise, why would you not just limp a troop in? Double cross is gone. He used it. I think she's got staged. I was also thinking, is there a way for you to like get a troop in? I couldn't find it, so. I guess I probably should have just gone down and up here. But I guess, yeah, what it is, if we somehow fluke our way to, like, plans or something, like, this also is a point. I don't think the Fremen Alliance is in danger. If we lose it, we lose it, you know. So the only nice thing we've got is that Siege Reverend and the, Siege Reverend and Spice Hunter are giving me some spice on the side. Like I say, these are a nice little pairing of cards in base game. If you can get them coming off each other, that 2 spice together is not bad. You think how many games? Do you tell me how many cards in base game give you 2 spice on reveal? It's not many. Truthfully, it's not that many cards that give you any spice on reveal. So it's a nice little synergy, that. And Paul Atreides is the sort of guy that can get it. Oh, he did? What? Wow, he doesn't have rapid. Well, he does have it and just didn't put it in. I know. Weird. Staged. Staged. Damn it. Let's go. The scoreline looks better for us than it actually is, being honest. Like, it's basically impossible for us to score here now. It's basically impossible. I mean, I could have gone for it, I guess. I don't know how that meant. Oh, yeah, that's because of that. So, yeah, there's not really anything for us to do here anymore. It's kind of just GG. We just put in a troop and hope it works itself out, basically. There's nothing else really to do here. Wow, you gave away the water to do that? I mean, I can't go research station anyways. It's not sustainable. So let's just go here and just, you know, see what we find. Hopefully something. Tiebreaker. Also in-game spice, which isn't the worst. We're not going to bother with the stuff. We're gonna keep the stuff in. I have no idea, JD. Stop it mentioned. It won't be for a while. Okay, so Ilbard 100% has got rapid mobilization now. There is absolutely no way he doesn't. So, like, it's just when you see something like that, they got rapid mobilization. Oh, and Cho'Um shares as well. Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty sick. If Ilbard can score at any other point, they're just good. No, they'll let us know, but it won't be happening for Royal Uprising. It was never going to. So as for this game, we're just trying not to be last here. It's about all we can do. Is just try and not be last. Tiebreaker will help a bit. I legit have no idea what my next best move is. I don't think I have any particular good move. So we're just gonna go siege and just put the troop in. Like, our game has been over for a while, we know that. Just never got a chance to set up properly. Like, someone had to try and stop Baron. The problem was is whoever stops Baron and tries to stop Baron probably cripples themselves, but you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And yeah, as it turns out, you know, you get round 2 Sword Master, it's pretty good. Promenade we can play to get a space if we need to, because it is just purely, you know, purely profit. But yeah. I mean, the one thing that I'll say, which is good, at least my voice is holding out okay for now, which is good. Gives me some confidence for tomorrow. But a couple of real rough nights, though, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll do one more game after this, probably, and see what we get to. But yeah, this was, you know. It's one of those ones where I guess you can argue the stuff I could have done differently this match, but I don't really know what I could have done differently this match, really. Wanted to try and get to here, never drew it. Wanted to keep trying to get to here, just people kept getting in the way. Could have tried going for this, but it seemed suicidal. Turned out that I was definitely correct. I think I made the right choice in not getting involved there. I shouldn't have put this at risk, though. That was a bit of an error. But what are you gonna do? You can't win them all. And this was one we just, you know, didn't happen for us. That's fine. Like any game like this where it's more than 2 people, like that, you will play games where you just, you know, you ain't winning. Our only hope is that we don't come last. I think we've got decent odds of not coming last because of tiebreaker. I think that'll probably get us to like 3rd. you know, as I've said, like the scoreline has been very generous looking for us. See, it goes to Mentat anyways. He's after the Spice Must Flow with his rapid. Is what he's trying to do. Just trying to end the game now. That's the thing with like doing the agent recall is that Ilbans, if they've got a dagger, are probably going to go there anyways. It's not going to deter them. They're just going to crack on with it. But we'll see. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Please delete your message. Yeah, that. Unfortunately, we are just kind of sitting here. Just waiting for this to end, really. That's basically where we're at here. Hoping we maybe somehow get to second place. I think second would be a pretty decent result in this game. I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd be very happy with second. Either way, we want the game to end right now. If the game goes another round, it's... Well, I mean, we might be able to get a point just by hitting there. We've got a couple of shots of getting to... get into that, I guess. But I'd rather the game just ends right now. I feel it's harder for us to score than for people to score. Someone had that, yep. 4 spice for victory point is always going to be super strong. Always going to be very strong. Has he got reinforcements? Was reinforcements a base game, or was that a... There's that answer. We are playing Private Army, though. We are absolutely playing Private Army. But as I said, we have to. It's not going to stop me playing Private Army. Annoyingly, he has to act ahead of us. That could be bad news. But he doesn't have Allied Armada. As I say, we've got nothing to lose here, so... It's not like us saving Private Army is going to win us this game. Like, it's over. Though I assume that Ilban had Rapid. I wonder if it got stolen from him. Tight here. I might pass. I think Ilban's got something. I'm actually going to pass here, assuming Ilban's got something. So it gets back to us. I want to see what Baron does. Yeah, 100% Ilban had something. So we can pass here and then play something. We get to basically see what Baron does. See if he's got, like, stage or something. Don't get a lot of situations where you can pass like that knowing something's coming to the left of you, but that is one of the situations where you definitely can do. So she's going to tie? Wow. Okay. Our Private Army. So Baron doesn't have staged. Whereas he would, I think he would have played it for the free spice anyways. Looks like it's a tie for first. Wow, that's insane. All this combat strength, it's going to be 9 spice and 2 intrigues for the lot. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane. What a result that is. That is... Good grief. And we still have Tiebreaker as well. I don't know how relevant that's going to be, but it can't be a bad result for us, I suppose. Wow. So that's just a point. Yeah, we just play that, right? Do I conspire? We conspire. No, do I want this? No, we conspire, I think. Yeah, we conspire. It gives us high council options, gives us an intrigue, couple of troops. You know, I think it's better than hitting wealth. Dispensation isn't actually bad. That gives us the refund on conspire, I guess. And it means we can now send shifting into here if we wanted to. Which I might not bother. We've got shifting. The only question is, what use is shifting to us in this game? This obviously is a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it's kind of a weird spot, actually, to know what really we can properly do. Mentat isn't going to help us. Unless we somehow get to Research Station, in which case we'd have to... Ooh, actually, Research Station is... That 5. That'd take me to 4, draw 3. That'd be 6. So it'd have to be either Liaison and any other card, or that and that. Oh, I'd have to basically pull that at 2. Actually, not good odds. Here comes Baron, of course. Trying to make a challenge, but we can obviously defend that. Here's a question. Bribery is gone. Strong Arm. Is Strong Arm a Rise of Ix intrigue? I feel like it is. But I don't know. I'm sure it's a Rise of Ix intrigue. It's not in this game. I don't think Baron can take this alliance. I think we might as well stall here. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and get Baron to go for this, and we just shift it. Yeah. I'm going to try and bait him to do this so he doesn't score this point. Which I know is kind of crazy. But oh, wow, we actually would have pulled the Liaison as well. If we had Research Station access, we might actually have scored the point. That's pretty cooked. So we're going to try and dummy the Baron here. If he does decide to go Hardy Warriors, we can shift it. Just so he doesn't, like, if he has a faction access like Dispatch Envoy, he goes here, he doesn't get the point instead of going here and scoring. It's the best we can do. We cannot score ourselves, so the best we can do now is stop other people scoring. Which is obviously pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, our deck is not great. But the only decent card we've got is this. We got 2 pairings off of this, which isn't too bad. But that's literally about the only thing good about our deck. Shifting's also been okay. Here comes the Hardy. But otherwise, he would have just gone here. He had to have some faction access. He's used his Diplo, so now we can just shift and steal that back. And we can sacrifice like this bump here to do it. So the dummy play comes in. We've had to make some really unorthodox moves in this game. Really unorthodox moves. But the good thing is that we take the alliance guaranteed. We can't be stopped. That works, that works, that works. In theory, with voice, you could block 2, but you can't block 3. So we are guaranteed good here to recover this. And if he doesn't have a way of scoring this point, it's kind of funny, because I feel like he would have gone here otherwise, just to take the save point. And in a way, if Baron wins the fight and doesn't get this alliance, that's actually a good result for us, because it's stopping Red from scoring. Tiebreaker we're desperate for. Obviously, Helena's going to surpass us. She's just digging for intrigues and hoping to find plans and stuff. But again, well, as I say, if a game goes 9 rounds, it's kind of a crapshoot. That tells me she's got plans within plans, so that's a thing. So, drop Bene Gesserit. Take that back. Get to it. Yeah, game's over, so... Didn't really want to play this extra round, truthfully. I just wanted the game over so we can move on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Da 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 da. I mean, I think I beat either red or yellow here. I don't think I lose them both. Again, because of tiebreaker. So... I think we're good on whatever front. I don't think Ilbun's bought a Spiceless Foe this game. Baron, I don't think has either. I think she's playing like she's got plans. Only person who's bought Spiceless Foe, I think, might be me. That was a weird... not deployal. But whatever. So... It's hard to see how we come last. They'd all have to get to 10. But I do need this game to end right now. I do not want this going 10 rounds. But if it goes 10 rounds... Wow, she missed the Spiceless Flow! What? I was going to say, I was like, hold on. I don't care about that. It's irrelevant to me. She feels like she's been maxing, but it's like, I don't care. Just want the game over. The problem is, if Ilbon wins this, we might be going 10 rounds. Which is ridiculous. He can't... I think he's got Allied Armada. Are we really going 10 rounds? What? Have demand respect and take this point, please. End it. End it, please. Please have... Yeah, he had Armada. Yeah. Yeah, he's got demand respect. Okay, cool. So, looks like we're going to finish third. Oh, please. Oh, he doesn't. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Gotta be kidding me here. What do I even do here with this hand? What do I even do here with this hand? I can't even score. I can't even score here. How do I not pull that? I got 2 of these. Like, this is disgusting. I don't even know what I'm meant to do here. Also, but what was the last game you saw go all 10 rounds? It's pretty wild. But this is like the worst result for us. We now probably come last, so what are you gonna do? All we can do is go wealth and hope to fluke like plans. If we can fluke plans within plans, we might actually get some points, but surely it's out there. But I feel like this is, you know, pretty disastrous for us. I can always change, like, 5 Solari to 2 spies here, I guess. But we're just intrigue digging at this point. I might as well go secrets first, right? Secrets, Imperial Spy, just dig. There's no point us trying to get a Spiceless Float here. It's not possible. It's never happening. So we might as well just dig for intrigues. No way! What? 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 That's pretty nuts. Problem is, I don't think I can actually. I'm gonna be able to score off it. That's pretty nuts. I don't know. How often is anyone going wealth here? These two are fighting over this faction. And yellow would just go here otherwise. If they lose the alliance, so... We legit... Wait, Spice Smugglers and Imperial Spy. Like, maybe there's a world it happens, but it's very unlikely. How is it not out there? Yellow does get there. Crazy. Good. I think we have to go Siege. I think Siege is going to be taking them wealth. So we have to hit here first. Also, it's just a troop in, I guess. I cannot believe we found that. That is a degree of heinousness that I don't even understand. Maybe I should have kept the troop in for tiebreakers. I don't know. Rally troops? He does have rapid? There it is. He did have it this whole time. We called it like 5 rounds ago. He just never ended up using it. Thing is, though, Grand Vision is so weird here because, like, this alliance is locked. This alliance is locked. This alliance is being fought for. Please, no one go Elf. That'd be really sad. We had to go here first, though. Yeah, no choice. Bear in mind, we know that Baron's got Allowed Armada as well. Like, we knew he had Allowed Armada, and he came out and said it anyway. So he's at +7 or whatever you see here. But he doesn't have the spice. Baron does not have the spice. He has to surely take spice here to get that going, and that's what he does. It's surely got to be his best move. Have we seen Infiltration this game? Oh, Baron used it to get his Swordmaster, didn't he? This is so crazy. 10 rounds, and I've still not got my Swordmaster. I won't get more plans because I wanted to go here to use it. Both were points. I cut. Spice Smugglers was also a point. Both were points. I didn't have enough actions, of course. I want to go Spice Smugglers. I guess that technically would have been better. I guess you're right. But both were a point. I guess arguably that would have been stronger. But I don't think it really made much of a difference. I don't know what other intrigue I could have found, but I guess we found that. I guess I could still have found Corner. Corner could be, who knows. There aren't many intrigues left, truthfully. There's only 7 intrigue cards remaining. We've gone through nearly the entire deck. But we played Spy Foundry, so that was the point. Urgent Mission. I mean, who knows? Yeah, that was stronger. I'm not gonna dispute that. That was a better move than going here. I just thought I had 3 actions because it's 10 rounds, and like, how do I not have my Sword Master after 10 rounds? It's been a weird game, kids. The good news is we're going to get to 10 points and a ton of spice. 10 points, 10 spice. We might hold for 2nd place. We might hold for 2nd place here, because if red wins, it's a point. But if yellow wins, green loses a point. So I think our best bet is, well, red would beat us if he's got any end games. Oh, he has no intrigues. I think yellow winning... Ah, damn. Has she got Corner? Oh, but now we actually beat her on Spy... Oh, she had Private Army. But that's okay. Now she's at 9. So now we still beat her on Spice tiebreak here. So we're beating 2 players here. We might actually finish 2nd. We might actually legit finish 2nd place here. It was always going to be yellows to win this. Like, he was favourite most of the way. But yeah, that means that we, assuming that yellow has an endgame point. Oh my god. Wait, no, hold on. What endgame points could he have? I've got plans, and I've got that. No way. No. No, surely not. He doesn't have 2. I've got 2. What? That's disgusting. Tiebreaker, though, as well. Once again, tiebreaker doing the work. I've got to remember that in base game, there aren't a lot of endgames. Corner, plans, tiebreaker. That's it. Grand Conspiracy didn't come in until Rise of X. Nor did stuff like War Chess, Economic. In base game, there's very few endgame intrigues. That is an outrageous victory. That's one of the most outrageous wins I've ever had. I also think this might be my first ever round 10 victory I've ever had in my life. I don't think I've ever done it before. I've played a couple of 10-round games. We've played one on digital before. But I've never won a round 10 game. It's gonna be one of the worst play games I've ever played. Wow. That's pretty sick. It's all because of that tiebreak, wasn't it, in round 8? I think it was. I don't know, it felt like last week. So long ago. Wild. Absolutely wild. I have nothing. I have nothing more to add about this game. Wow. Oh, here's all the password stuff, by the way. There is more coming out. There's previous streams we've done on this channel. We've had our first game of the Snowboarder Open that went up a few days ago. More will be coming as we go. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of Ximo because that was what our previous competition was, but now starting to make the shift over. I need to take a moment. I cannot believe that game was a victory. That is absolutely insane. So I'm gonna take a couple of minutes. I'm gonna be back. Oh right, I changed that, didn't I? Let me just yeah, I'm gonna be a couple of minutes just to get myself a drink and like mentally try and reconstitute what we just witnessed. Aren't you guys glad that you get to watch these streams sometimes? I know they can be a bit mixed on occasion, but when we have highlights, we have highlights. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Ugh. It was required. We are drugged up. Oh my goodness me. I I still cannot believe the result of that last match. I have got absolutely nothing on that one. Madness. There are some so I'm trying to think of the best way to respond here. I don't disagree that there are some strong cards out there, but ultimately, I don't think there are a couple of cards that I think in the expansions are borderline busted. In the Shadows, Rise of Ix, Talaxia Master, Immortality, stuff like that. I don't think anything in the base game is outrageously overpowered. I accept Firm Grip is like a top. Firm Grip's like a top 10 card, if not top 5 card. And for its cost of 4 is pretty strong. But what I would say for Firm Grip is that the way to block it is to just hit wealth. Firm Grip's exceptional power comes from if people just let someone with Firm just keep hitting wealth constantly, get the Emperor Alliance, keep fighting for other alliances, and just let them do what they want. And then that's where its power comes from. Like, if the person to the left of you takes Firm Grip, you need to pay attention to that, and you need to be a lot more active in stopping him from using it. Because if he's having to send Firm Grip to, Tech Negotiation, or Oratory, or, Mentat, stuff like that, it's not self-sufficing itself. So, it's a strong card, yes, but it is very blockable. So, I can't quite go as far as to saying I think it's overpowered. But it is definitely pretty good. And generally, like, if I see Firm Grip come up, like, a lot of the time I'm gonna go for it. Its power level has fluctuated a bit over the course of time with the expansion. Shipping makes Firm Grip slightly not as good, but also decent. There's some interesting synergy of Immortality because of Talaxu Surgeon, which also wants to go to the Emperor spot. So, I guess we'll just make a game here. We'll get it filled, I'm sure, pretty quickly. Well, we did a tier listing on the channel of our view on pretty much all the cards. That was for base and Rise of Ix. As far as the base game, like, Jessica's... it's kind of unfair. Like, the best cards are going to be the most expensive ones, so Jessica, Kwisatz Haderach, and probably Cho'Um. Although, depending on game situation, Cho'Um is kind of... varies a little bit. But, like, Jessica and Kwisatz Haderach are always going to be there. There's no question about that. They're just the strongest cards in the game. And then, it's going to be either like a Cho'Um, or it's going to be like a Firm Grip, or Opulence, or something like along those lines. Stilgar's always really good. Shifting's always up there. Okay, we're first to pick here. Sorry, let me look at this here. Stilgar's also a very good card. I wouldn't say he's like a top 10, but he's pretty close. A lot of Fremen. I think we might just go Beast here. No Baron, and no someone else. I'm gonna take Beast. So it's something's a little bit situational. But, no, definitely there is, there's a lot of decent cards out there. It'd be like saying that, if Firm Grip is overpowered, then so must be, Guild Ambassador, the one that, like, lets you generate victory points with Spice for the Spacing Alliance. That's pretty strong in base game, but again, part of the strength comes with people just let you do what you want. Opening Conflict is the Spice Influence Skirmish. We do pull our ring. Might have some interest here. So, But I mean, like, as far as like my personal favorite cards, like I do kind of enjoy the Initiate. It's just a nice sort of pairing card. You know, just kind of slightly funky cards I think are fun. Test Humanity is pretty good. Stuff like that. Ilban immediately going Wealth Mentat. Get an early Carfag from Paul. He might have double daggers here. I mean, I don't think that there are some very strong cards in Uprising as well. Like, they're always going to have a lot of strong cards. But I don't know if I go... Again, I wouldn't go as far as saying broken. Spies do change how some things work, though. I think we just have to go immediate Araki. It's a fight we do want to win. But Secure Contract, we've also got both our mining cards on us here. I think we go Secure Contract. I've got a plan here. I've got a very cool plan. We're going to go Secure Contract here. And what we're going to look to do is possibly, like assuming this goes, we're going to look to hit a mining spot. And then next round, Conspire Swordmaster. Something along those lines. Conspire Swordmaster, maybe like a Fremen trip. I don't expect they will. This is why stuff like Distraction exists. This game has never had a history of letting you do things other people like that. Like, there's never been entry to make people lose influence, stuff like that. It's just never been a... it's just never been a thing they've really done. Bindu played by Paul. Interesting to see what he's going to do here. Did he just go Arakeen, I guess, and just jam it in with Recon? He's got faction access almost certainly, so he kind of wants to go Hardy Warriors. He reveals! Wow. Wow, that's insane. What did he buy? Did it for Stilgar? Wow, okay. We can come in here because of our ring. We can put one troop in, finish on 7 strength, and we can still Conspire Swordmaster. Because we get the +1 spice. This is... Wow, what a crazy opening round this is. The benefits of playing Beast in 4th position with your ring. Wild opening this. Krislev's also not the worst thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. His brutality, if you can get his brutality like buffed up, yeah, it's huge. Absolutely enormous. Very strong. It's picking what alliance to go for sometimes is the tricky bit. But given that I'm looking at going conspiring, the thing is, Ilban's made his plan pretty clear. He's going to go for this, so I don't know. But taking just the 2 bumps here isn't bad. If I go ahead of it, it's hard for Ilban to really get ahead of us, so we'll see what happens. Either way, we're going to take the Chris Knife faction access. There's also just a bit of money on the side. Maybe I can get that to some supplemental bumps there later on. And we'll work it out from there. But yeah, that's, you know, Paul's got Stilgar, which is a really good card. But it does give us the win, so I'm okay with this. So we're going to take it with the Emperor. And yeah, now we go Conspire Swordmaster. Ilban might be able to get in the way by just going immediately to sell Melange. But I can still get it lined up. Yeah. So if that being the case, what we can now look to do... Ah, it's Machinations. Wow, okay. Interesting. Yeah, he goes Steel Six straight away. Would have been a nice conflict to get involved in, but they're all going to get stuck in. So I think we just go... Did we just go Wealth Conspire and just hit both spots? And just really, like, put a clamp on this alliance and then just try and Diplo this later? And just try and get our ring going immediately? Secrets is okay. Full Space is also fine, I guess. I feel like we just go all in for this and try and get our ring going and just put pressure on later. There's no huge battle leaders here. Stilgar's a bit concerning for Paul though. I mean, someone asked me about doing coaching before. I did say yes to it. I've done videos. Like, we've done, like, the top 5 series on this channel and stuff like that. I have a funny feeling. I mean, he's probably just going to limp in here. Like, people do see that too much. Like, I would like a piece of it. It's also Machinations, and Machinations is very popular. And the guys who use it, again, with Machinations, the bumps are going to the Fremen and stuff like that. So, like, if we just charge this Alliance, I don't think we're probably okay there. Oh yeah, Firm Grip would be huge. Oh, it's in the row. Is as well. It's kind of funny. Yeah, but Persuasion is awkward, isn't it? If I'd have seen that, I would have just gone Conspire. Didn't even see that was there. Wow, I don't actually know what to do here. I guess we have to take Firm Grip. Yeah. Guess we have to take it. It's just like, it's... If I'd have seen it was there, I would have conspired. I legit didn't see it was there. That's actually kind of fun. We're just talking about Firm Grip, and there it is. I think, yeah, we have to make a play for that. I don't know if I'd ever say anything's mandatory. Like, I could conspire. Only Paul is revealing ahead of me, and there are a few intrigues I can pull that get me to Firm Grip anyways. Manipulate, Charisma, Poison Snooper. Poison Snooper actually wouldn't work though, I'm drawing, so... Yeah. As expected, Memnon does get involved here. No shock there. So yeah, so we obviously want to hit this very, very hard now. We've got... Man, that's insane. Can't believe that. That's pretty funny. Power play for Paul. I don't really know. Like, Rabad's a very solid all-rounder. That's his advantage. Oh my god, that's notable. I suspect Memnon's going to get that. Memnon could give us some hassle here, potentially. Like, probably Baron. Although Beast is a bit of a Baron kind of semi-counter for the start of the game because of his ring and how it works. Other than that, though, I don't think really anyone. In Rise of Ix, like, him and Roma Vernius is not great because they're both very heavy combat leaders. I'd say that's a problem. Okay, that's not ideal. Hopefully he doesn't ever go back there. We're going to have to be very aggressive in cutting that out now. We could get involved in a scrap for that. Very lucky that's come out ahead of him, by the way. It's a huge result for him. Just a free start. Yeah, I mean, top 3 cards of the game are like Leokynes, Jessica, and Kwisatz in some order, so... It's a massive result for him. Stockpiles is next. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is actually kind of weirdly awkward, though. Problem is, I can't get Swordmaster. Unless I Diplo, Conspire, and then Firm Grip Swordmaster. That is a really... But Dagger's coming next round. Guess so. Guess we just hit it hard. We'll go Wealth, because if Memnon's going for cash, he's going Soma Large more likely anyways. And if he does go Conspire, we can still Firm Grip this. So this is the correct move to open up. It gives us both options. We can take whichever route is left open to us. Feels kind of weird giving up Swordmaster here. I guess occasionally Memnon doesn't go Selma Large. Surely one of the two is going Selma Large here, though. I can't see how they both don't go there. So, you know, we'll touch and go, but at least we can get the ring going. He does Conspire. Does Conspire. So now we Swordmaster with Firm Grip. We take the bump with probably the Fremen. We want to try and get access to Siege, obviously. Oh, I can't bump with it though, because yeah, of course. The pool game was absurd. I cannot give you an accurate representation of the situation. It was absolutely absurd. Yeah, after this Swordmaster, I can't do that. Our deck is Firm Grip and Crysknife. No one's getting Swordmaster yet, and he's got all those actions. Can I get away with this? You have to see the game. It's a very weird spot, this. Feels bad not to do anything with it, though. No, I think we might as well use it. If we reveal it, we're doing nothing with it. No, I'm going to grab all of it. It's fine. I went there to give my options to either go there or there. To turn both down is kind of silly. Let's just get the Swordmaster and move on. We're threatening cities here as well, so we can always do some interesting stuff. I can't bump this is what we're after, so... And these bumps will come in time. Firm Grip and Diplo, maybe even get like a reveal bump out of Crysknife later on. Pick up like Liaison, get a pair with that. That deals with a bump. I think that's probably the best sort of move. That's why he went Conspire. He went there. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense, I suppose. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I think maybe I was just meant to go Conspiring. I felt like Wealth was more open to be attacked. I don't think I was ever going to get to both, really, because either he was going there or Ilban was going there, sort of thing. So, yeah, I mean, I know that, but it is what it is. Do I want to draw? 1 out of 3 I pick up, the only thing I don't want to see is Signet Ring. Crysknife would be unfortunate. Intrigue's got to be the way to go here. That's helpful. We'll put the 2 troops. Try and swindle second place away from Ilbar and keep him away from it. Tend to do other things. Worm Riders for Memnon. We'll need to try and find a battle intrigue or two. Yeah, Windfall's actually pretty useful. That actually helps, like, that basically makes up for the firm grip earlier. That kind of negates that. So that's actually, yeah, that basically pays for the bump. So we just kind of got it in arrears. Initiate gives us better drawing. Crysknife I kind of want to use more at the moment, so we'll take the Initiate. I'll probably grab a Liaison soon. Appeal of Voice, which isn't ideal, but so be it. Yeah, I guess I don't think I was ever getting to both. Yeah, and just seeing a load of factions, it's all. Just do. Yeah, so bear in mind, in the digital version, the draw from Fold Space is mandatory. Does not have the Esmar 2-Ek rule, where you could choose to trash Fold Space before getting the draw. That is not an option for you in this game. 8 Persuasion. So Voice goes looking for a big sixer. That's not what he was looking for. He's just going to go down Liaison route. Yeah, just go down the front route. That pinning off for him, round 2, by the way, absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. If Ilbar wins this game, he can thank that for a lot of it. He just wants to hit here every round now, basically, and just win the game. Right, what do we draw? Big draw. So we need to open up with Still Suits, obviously. We have to get here while we still can. I guess once the Blue Moon I could just win full, but there's no point. Next draw's Dagger. It's just no point. Might send the Dagger to like Hall Oratory or something. It's actually not the worst move, actually, Hall of Oratory here, just to get the troop in the garrison. Fortunately, we're last at next round, so I kind of desperately want to keep hold the spies to keep Conspire open. If I drop below 4, like, wealth can be blocked to me, and that's really problematic. I have to keep Conspire as an option open. Because of how important it is for us to get this alliance. Yeah, that's all he's ever going to do. Ilban is going to play the most boring game you ever saw here, unfortunately. Just going to spam Mentat and just Bicebusters flows and call it a day, sadly. Not going to be interesting. Just Mentat, selective breeding, win the game. But it is what it is. If he wins, like, I obviously don't really care. If I lose to that, I lose to it. Like, I couldn't give a damn. Let's go get hold of this. Also blocks him in case he's got his other Mentat and wants to get there once occasionally. Yeah, our voice is doing okay. It's been pretty rough the past couple of days. We're on plenty of ibuprofen at the moment, which has helped. But no, I do think like Ilban is definitely like that pull off of freaking Leah Kynes is just enormous. We might be doing another Uprising game tomorrow, hopefully. It depends kind of how tonight goes. Past couple of nights have not been fun. I did not sleep much yesterday at all. So... That's what they said they were doing. He might. So what do we want to do with our ring? We could go secure contract. Is Paul Atreides highlining here? Not likely, but if his access, he's 100% doing it. I think secure contract's okay. We might need to pick up a Spice Must Flow somewhere in this game. And having the money to go Mentat ourselves is something we have to also consider. Take the cash. We'll take the cash. Yeah, secure contracts. It's a space I'm not familiar with being in. Like, I've never... When I started playing Dune Imperium, Ix was already kind of, like, on its way out. It hadn't come out long after I'd started, so... I never played very much a secure contract. It's a space I often don't really think about much. Also, I want to keep money away from him, because obviously Ilbon also wants to go to High Council a lot. So any way to deny money to him, to slow him down, has kind of got to be done here. It's very easy for him to have like a Doom Desert Planet go there, High Council sort of thing. So I think it's important to kind of try and... If I'm not going to Mentat a lot, I've got to try and do something else. Yeah, there's his Dune Desert Planet card. Funny enough, he might actually be going Conspire here. Oh, and Paul did have the Highliner. He did have the Diplo. We looked at it. I didn't know if he had it in his hand or not. So Highliner's on its way. It's all going in. So 4 to buy. Fremenkamp looks a good choice. With the water in hand and a bit of spice in tow, I think Fremenkamp's good. And again, occasionally, we can find a bump the Fremen bonds, so... Wow, look at this from frickin' Ilbard. Yeah, he really wanted to get to... He really wanted to get to the contract space, no doubt. Had to end up using his voice card. Oof. I think we made the correct choice when we see his hand. Paul's gonna top deck other memory, I guess. He would have, yeah, he would have gone contract, and then he would have played for liaison to there. Absolutely no doubt. Yeah, weird old row. 2 guild admins. Guild admins aren't the worst. We might end up taking one just to try and get this guild. Sungo Infantry is not the worst card in the game. It's Scout. Scout is the worst card in the game. Scout Infantry, like, does have some interesting uses. Those couple of swords are okay. I have not seen Doom 2. I only saw Doom 1, like, 2 weeks ago. No faction access for us. A little unfortunate. Rally troops. Is rally troops ever removed for us? Ilban goes Carthag. Which is interesting. Artillery Infantry in Uprising wouldn't be a terrible card, I don't think. For a one-coster, like, if I'm playing Irulan, like, Sarlacc Infantry is very, very attractive. But you've already got the Unswerving Loyalty, so... let's double draw out a Mentat, and, see what we get here. Find Diplo, okay, good. Good. It's just those two swords, like, that's not inconsequential at the start of the game. And, again, like, for Irulan can draw that directly into a hand, like, round 1 or round 2, make it really tricky, and then you can look to trash it later on for some spice. Not a bad card for him. If that's what you mean. Highliner for Ilban, not surprised. Was expecting it. I mean, he had tons of spies. He didn't draw his Diplo, he was almost certainly highlining this round. Yeah, of course, the way combat rewards work, yeah. Sarlacc Infantry in Uprising would be alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and... conspire. I want the intrigue, I want the troops. He's going to get us very heavily garrisoned. Oh, that probably because he didn't have much else to do and he was stalling. He just wanted the intrigue before he went to battle, because he didn't have any. Ooh. Well, that's not bad. That could be interesting. So now we have got the Alliance. We have a couple of options what we want to do with it. We could obviously look to reveal Firm Grip, but we also want to look to play it. We have not made much progress here right now. So... it's kind of a funky one. Next hand's going to look kind of like that. Crysknife, we might actually be able to get the reveal bond for. I don't want to play Crysknife, I want to reveal it with that. The question is, if Arakeen is available to me, do I actually go Arakeen with Recon? I think we have to High Council. I think we have to High Council. I've got Windfall, makes this a bit of an easy move. Which means I'm probably not going Arakeen, we just go to, like, Basin or something. But no, Ilban is huge favourite this game. That's just the way it goes down sometimes. I wonder if he actually pulled the Urgent Mission intrigue. It's not impossible he pulled Urgent Mission right there at Carthag. That was kind of a weird stagger. Gurney Halleck turns up. Pulls back the reveal. It's a misclick. Gurney Halleck does turn up there. It's not outrageous. Paul will get there before me, though. So hoping Paul peels off another big card for us. Well, he did have the Spicemas Flow. He actually got to the whole 9, so he's kind of got to take the point, right? So we are going to get Gurney, so that's nice. That with our Enhanced Ring, it's pretty good. Let's pick up the Loose Spice. Just limp in the troop. Don't need to do anything else here. Let's grab Gurney Halleck. Opulence. Oh my god. Yeah, Gurney's pretty good. I'd rather have him than not. So... if Red can get an alliance, like the Spacey Alliance, like, it's probably, you know... we'll see. The problem is we are going to have to win round 7. We have no battle intrigues, which I really would like. There's Firm Grip. Next card is Convincing, which I would like to draw. Instrumentat again. Yeah, it's kind of a weird spot, this. Like, I kind of want to use Firm Grip or something, but it's like, I also kind of don't want to. So, I think we just go Arakeen, draw Convincing. Maybe, like, Dagger, Hall of Oratory, so I can do something. I feel like it's got to be the right move. I think 8 is plenty. I don't see what we need anymore. But we have to basically win this fight. We have to win the next one, which is difficult. He's looking for a dagger, I think, to High Council. Didn't find it, so he has to send the liaison there instead. Please don't put more dudes in. He's got Stilgar. He's got Stilgar. I'm going to have to use double cross on him. Right. Let's... oh, sorry. Let's go here. And we'll kind of see what happens. We could play Fremenkamp. We could play this if we wanted to or needed to. I mean, we've got the garrison. You know, between Gurney and our ring and, like, Diplo and stuff. Like, Hardy Warriors, if we had to. Selective breeding. We get to see what Paul does first. We get to see if he chooses troop or card. We are choosing troop here. He's got no intrigues, though. What's going on here with Paul? He's choosing the card to discard. Luke drops the dagger. Okay, that's good for us. So let's lose the troop. Again, double cross helps here. Now, him dropping the dagger is notable. What's he playing here is the question. Is he playing Stilgar? Not sure what's going on here. At least we have obviously got, you know, we are in position, so sorry, we get to see what happens. I have no idea where he's blocking. I mean, I'm okay with that. If he's going in, then we just double cross him instead. If they both go for us, I mean, what are you gonna do? Just reveals. Gives it up. He has no legal spaces to go. He should have kept the thing. Right, so I think we have to play Camp now. How many troops did I put in? He's threatening this. Probably I've got to bear in mind I'm garrisoning a lot. I also wouldn't mind saving double cross. Don't have to play it now. Six. Yeah. No, I'm gonna put one more in. I've got just so many ways of putting in troops. Let's just hedge on the side of caution here. It's probably one too many. But he also might occasionally think that I've got maybe like stage or something. I don't know. It's kind of a... what are you going to do? Also, there is the occasional crazy world where Memnon has dispensation and highlines. It does exist. And again, I've got the ring, I've got Gurney, like, got 5 in there as well. I think we can overcommit a touch here, not do anything too insane. Again, bear in mind we have no battle intrigues, and we are not going to see anyone's reveal, so we have to be prepared to throw an extra dude in here. We don't have ambushes, we don't have private armies, we ain't got any of that stuff, so we have to do it with weighted numbers. Secrets for green, I think, is, yeah, seems fine. Just takes the alliance. Oh, he's just gonna bypass freaking power play? Oof. Ooh, wow. That's probably good news for us. Means that's probably going towards the Spacing Guild. Yeah, buying that Spice of Flow is the only way we keep ourselves competitive in this game. You have to find one. The odds are future firm grips might be played. Because we've got to find some points here. We've got to get at least one. Menon's only got 8. I mean, him taking... That is worth noting. Reverend Mother is in play. He's got Reverend Mother, End Test, and Missionaria. That is very, very scary. We need to pay full attention to Memnon. Grand Vision. What a draw. Well, he can just make you discard. Tessie Humanity makes you discard a card, and then he plays whatever afterwards. Reverend Mother makes you discard 2 cards and such. Rough draw. I wasn't going for Spice with Flow buys. I think I'm going Mentat with Firm Grip and then Windfall to take a bump. It's either that or basically I'm early revealing. I did say I was probably playing this. Horrible access. I don't think we can do much else here. Find convincing. Yeah. Wretched hand, there's. Conspire was an option, I guess, but I don't think the Emperor Alliance is going. And be honest, I'm not able to defend it. Like, if the Emperor Alliance goes, the game's gone anyways. So I kind of have to gamble and hope that it doesn't. Hope they fight for the spacing or just try to get their Benny points and stuff. What I'm trying to say is we don't have a great odds of winning. This is what I'm trying to say here. Very difficult for us to win. Our access is absolutely diabolical, though. Plays Lietkynes, wow. He's happy visual. There's not a lot of intrigues out there, but he does have some. Adar Armada is a threat. Just an absolutely dire hand. It's like, what do you do here with this? It's horrendous. I don't think it really matters. It keeps it away from Ilban. Buy some time. We can't say, oh, I pulled convincing, I shouldn't have done it. Like, there's so many, like, that would have been great. That. Like, half my deck would have been good. We just didn't find any of it. I said, it's either we bow Mentat, we just insta-reveal. How do we ever win this game if I just instant reveal? We don't. So I have to try and play it out and hope like it will kind of work itself out. Like hard revealing, giving up all 3 actions, we just never winning this match on round 7. It also is giving everyone just a full license to go for this alliance. If I meant taking actions, it's harder for them to do it. So it's not impossible that we win this. Let's pay Chris Knife. So I can deploy a couple of troops. Now we're threatening Fremen Camp and double cross. That's why I wanted to go. I probably want to go here for the money. I guess Chris Knife would have done that, but it's the Dune Desert Planet was like not really doing much of anything. You know, Grand Vision's not a terrible conflict for us. It's a point. Point's a point. And Paul's got no intrigues, so... Although Memnon has something. Yeah, I basically have to win the combat. It's basically where we're at here. This is going Emperor, right? Yeah. Like, we have to gamble. With the hand we've drawn, we just have to gamble. I just can't consciously give up all 3 actions or reveal there. If I had 9 points, it gets me to 10, sure. I'm on 6. It's not enough. Do you have reinforcements? That'd be pretty sad. I guess that probably should have just gone like there or something. I had to give myself Fremen Camp options. I don't regret the choice. I think we made the best of a pretty ugly situation. Yeah. Like, you know. We have to try to win. So we'll see how it goes down. But yeah, it was a kind of a pretty grim hand. So we're hoping he doesn't have reinforcements. Reinforcements would be very bad news for us. Allied is definitely a thing he could have. Now, if I've got double cross, do I play that? I mean, I could also have Allied Armada, and I could also have Private Army. I pay the water, right? Yeah. I could also have Gurney as well. Like, and I'm gonna reveal him to put in more troops, so... Like, I've got a lot, and I'm still threatening. So... Do I double cross to be safe? No, I think we gamble. I don't think any card is that useful, but I guess we'll grab Duncan. I'm gonna take my chances. We're gonna pass. And hope that he doesn't have a ton of intrigues. If he does, he does. What are you gonna do? We've had to take a lot of chances this game. Red could still beat us as well. It's not great for us. It means that Memnon could go again here. I've seen it before where one plays and it makes the other play, and then they end up like getting really heavily involved, but fortunately it didn't happen. So we do take the win. So that gives us the... Ooh, Charisma. That's not bad, actually. Let's go and take the point. If we can find Diplo, we can at least score here as well. We have to find it, though. Imperial Basin. We can't find it. Damn it. God. Just go Mentat, right? Yeah. Reverend Mother's coming, of course. All that nonsense. But I can draw my way largely out of trouble, so... Wow. That's brutal. So, depending on what happens first... We might even just insta-charisma and reveal. I might even just insta-charisma reveal here. Here comes this. Yeah, that's open, that's open. It's all open. Yeah, I think we just charisma reveal. And we use Gurney to put some troops in. I'm going to get rid of Recon. We're just going to reveal and call it a day. He's not guaranteed to have it, but he's got good odds. He went to Siege, not Arakeen. If he was looking for it, he would have gone Arakeen. Siege is very specific, so it's... I mean, if Arakeen stays open for us, I will hit it with Gurney. But I expect it to go. Problem is, it's like, then what do I do? I mean, it buys me some time. I can discard Dune, and I can discard, like, shit or something. Dune and that can go. So, okay, so we've still got here, so we've still got some time. So we can still Gurney this. Double kill. Ring and Diplo is found. Which now probably just commits you to the fight again. Yep. So, Dagger goes, Dune goes. Well, they're saying that. Am I trying to actually score Spiceless Flow here? If I'm not trying to score Spiceless Flow, I should hold on to the Dagger, right? Red's highlining. You see what he discarded there? Red's highlining. We ain't winning this fight. But I think Dune and Dagger goes anyways. She just is revealed. She just is revealed. Taking the point. Yeah, he's highlining 100%. I'm in zero doubt of this. Oh, Diplosion is out there. Man, he's got a huge freaking deck. He's actually out of cards. And so's, here's the Highliner. Okay. Again, so the benefit at least of having drawn and drawn is that I've still got kind of a hand here, actually. Huh. I guess that's true. I can't send the Ring anywhere, though. Ring has no deployable spot anymore, which is a problem. We have to go here. Interesting. Paul didn't... What? Highlined but didn't deploy? I guess that was a potential option, but I think just getting the point there is also okay. What the hell was that? He must have misclicked or something weird. Must have misclicked. Okay, so I could try and draw a card. Firm Grip is a point. I mean, it gives us charisma chances actually as well. Point, point, point. A few cards get us there. I think he just misclicked. But yeah, I guess that wouldn't have been bad. But that's also just a guaranteed point. And I might find, like, Battle Intrigue or something to try and win this. I think Secrets is correct. Duncan doesn't help us with the Spice Must Flow. So the only thing we can do is, like, rally troops, right? And just garrison. Yeah. Nothing else makes any sense, right? What's my next hand gonna look like? Yeah. Yeah, I mean... I guess that might have been better. What are you gonna do? I think that its Secret is not bad. Secret is not a bad move. I mean, I guess we're meant to double cross. Oh, I don't have money! I can't double cross him anymore! I forgot! I think he's got a Battle Intrigue of some kind. I don't think he's gonna win. But it would have helped. Yeah, I've made a bit of a mess of this. I've made a bit of a mess of this round. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just gone there. Silly me. Silly me. Well, what are you gonna do? We could have won it. Probably. Oh well. Never mind. I don't think I've played that great this game, truthfully. I don't really think I deserve to win this. So... Oh, it's over anyways. Cool. Alright. Cool. I mean, I'm glad it's over. We'd have to play another round, truthfully. I'd rather just be out here, so... But yeah, you know... 1 free victory points, got the kinds, all that stuff going on. You get a lot of games, so... Oh well. Sometimes you just get it wrong. I guess we can do one more. Just have a look at both of them. Join that one. I mean, he might have had more bad intrigues, we don't know. But, yeah. Rally troops was not a good move. Should just didn't really know what to do. I didn't really think it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose out my double cross. But he might have had like, if he's got like any other combat intrigue, like he still wins. So we'll never know. You don't get to see what everyone's intrigues were at the end of the game, which is one thing I kind of would like. Personally speaking, to be able to see what everyone's intrigues were that were in hand. Anyways. No Paul, no Helena. Second position. Shifting. Shifting's the big card. Charlie's also not the worst. Baron immediately taken in fourth. Could go like Lido, maybe. Shifting is kind of weird, though. Maybe I just play like Memnon. But the thing is, I'd have to be in first position to probably do that. I'm never seeing shifting enough of the time here. Huh. That was a choice. I mean, we've already played Beast. I should pick Beast. I'm gonna take Lido. I haven't played Lido in a while. Ariana. Interesting pick. Ilban in first. Wow, Beast was not taken. What? It's kind of nuts. So, Duke Lido, it's been a while since we've played him. Gets reduced council access. Ilban being picked to our right is not great. Opening conflict is... Victory point skirmishes some good stuff. Yeah, it's not terrible. Still suits. What do we want to do here? Monies just can't be bad. Yeah, let's just go money. Gives us Mentat options. We could maybe go Wealth here, Swordmaster, something like that. There is money on the opening conflict, which is a little funky. We can kind of see what happens here. It's a bit of a kind of a not really heavily committal move. Ariana goes Fold Space, allowing Baron Harkonnen to Hardy Warriors from fort position. Wow. Wow. That's, that is absolutely insane. Well, expect anything this game, kids. That's ridiculous. I mean, I didn't play my diplomacy either, but if they've got it, they have to go there, surely. That's pretty wild. Okay, then, I guess. The thing is I feel like I want to kind of go for Swordmaster early, because Ilban's on our right, he's going to take Mentat a hell of a lot away from us. So if we can rush Swordmaster and just get that done and dusted, I'd rather do that. So let's just absolutely just rush it. Probably just go Wealth, Swordmaster next round, and then just Signet Ring chase something. I know it means I'm not going in on this combat, and you say, well, there's money in there, just go in there, but, like, Ariana's getting stuck in here, I think. So, I think if we send one troop in, it's not doing a lot. Let's just get our actions going. No one's taken any spice. It's going to take a while. They've got to go there, then go there. You know, it's going to be slow for them. If Baron had access to shifting these, he should just immediately revealed for it. Ilbon doesn't have it. Wow. Okay, that's huge. We're going to get shifting allegiances here. That is enormous. Shifting allegiances on Duke Leto is very scary. Very scary. We need to get spice economy going immediately. And the good thing is that we're just going hard on money here, so we don't have to spend any spice money. We just got to build up spice. And we're going to be very dangerous. Your Bankers Ariana looks good. I assume he's at 4? Or is it 3? Or God knows what he's got. Ariana quit. So, that is what it is. I think I still take Charney. Access the water. You got no economy. Oh no, they're back. Having some connection issues, I think. I spoke too soon. I apologise. Didn't actually know it would happen. Sorry. So it's a monster start for Baron. To be in 4th position and still get the Hardy Warriors off in base game is kind of crazy. But we're also in a decent spot. Swordmaster's coming round 2. So, you know, we're in also fairly solid shape here. Now, we could, in theory, go here to Mentat to do that, but then Sigmund is doing nothing. Let's just keep going here. Just slam it. So it's Dagger to there, and then Signet Ring Chase at, like, a mining spot, if once it exists, which it might not do. It's very possible that they're all going. There's going to be a dive for spice here, you'd imagine. It's hard to see me get into 1, but yeah, we got to try. I guess in theory, if they don't get involved in those, I can still go to like the city or something. You know. Of course, bear in mind, Ariana has to pay a spice when she harvests to draw a card, so she kind of has to go here to pull enough. But she could have gone there as well, yes. So, you know, that's reasonable. Entirely know what's going on with up there. Yeah, no surprise that all of the bases go immediately. As I mentioned, it was very likely, but it's fine. Like again, it's not a disaster. So she's going there. He's going there. The only question is, where's Baron going? Baron's got his Diplo card in hand. So, I think we actually get to Carthag a reasonable amount of the time here. Surely they should be going Sel Melange. I assume Ilban's going Mentor. He's got a dagger in hand. And I assume he's using faction, so I think we actually could possibly get to Carthag and send some dudes in. And if we get, like, second place, that pays for High Council. And if we can be, like, start around 3, Swordmaster and High Council already done, that's pretty nice. Just, I don't have to worry about that at all. It's all done, and I can just crack on. We also can get, like, cheaper rally troops as well. Bear in mind, free cash for 4 troops is pretty good. So, Green's getting impatient. I mean, it's taking a little while, but it's like, you know, people have got to learn the game. Not everyone's lightning quick, and sometimes you have to take long actions. You know, sometimes you just end this one. This isn't like a complicated spot. What? Oh, did they? No. So, Carthag it is, as mentioned, so we're probably getting there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need some spice, boys. We're gonna need some economy. Oh my god. I do think blue is just going Hardy Warriors, by the way. Oh no, blue's... Unless they've repulled their Diplo. They'd have to repull their Diplo to get the Hardy Warriors and beat us, which they may or may not do. It was about like a 1 in 3-ish that they found it. If they find it, they find it. Oh, we did pull it! With Steel Soups. Wow, how do you not Hardy Warriors that? It's because I got the intrigue, I guess. Makes it a little bit uncomfortable. Must have something. I don't think we're winning this, surely not. Anyways, we've got 3 persuasion. I think we're just going to take space travel. Which was not the worst card in the world. 2 persuasion reveal. Also the fact it draws another card is nice, so we can make that into some fold spaces. That's going to help us later on. It's also a second access to highlighter later on, which might be relevant. Ilban's got firm grip. So this is the weird spot as you mentioned. So Ilban now desperately wants to get there and desperately wants to get there. So what we've got to do is like keep an eye on that. Alright, we take out Rakeen. That is very useful. Nice. So we just got to build our economy and get our factions going. We also need to take this alliance as well. We have to keep trying to get the way. That's a bad draw. Ugh. Ugh. So many cards I want to find, and we called none of them. Yikes. So many cards I want to find. That is grim. Guild Bankers to the Swordmaster. That's a little unfortunate. Didn't fancy anything else? I drawn a couple of weird hand. Baron Harkonnen does not need Dispatch Envoy. So he can place Assassination and trash it some sort of... That is so ridiculous. What the hell, man? That's disgusting. It's absolutely absurd. He'll sell it all. I guess we just go Arakeen. It does give me money, of course. That's a nice thing as well. Arakeen is going to give us a lot of cash. And, of course, the one Solari is pretty good for us. So let's try and redraw here. Oh, for the love of... How do I not find any of those? Ugh. What do we do here? Do we just, like, secure High Council? Wow, okay, that's a little scary. I'm not trying to win this fight. I could have a battle intrigue, though. I just want to try. I'm trying to go to second place. I didn't think Baron would pile in here. Don't know if that's a good move. I can, but Ilbon's going there, so... I would tap, but I don't expect to go there. Yeah, it has been. It was confirmed last week. Here it is. It's anticipated arrival in a couple of months. So, wow. He did not draw access. Okay, second attempt. Come on, don't give me the other dagger. Okay, pull our signet ring. That's something. But yeah, the game only got officially released like last week, so it's all been pre-released since. Okay, so we do get the signet ring, which is good. What do we want to chase? I think we chase the Spacing Guild, because I can try and push ahead with that with space travel. The problem is, I need so much... I need a lot of water for space. Liet Kynes comes out. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not sacrificing anything for it. Like, if someone else can get it, someone else can get it. If not, then that's huge. Hopefully... they don't have 5 persuasion. They might. I hope to God they don't. I hope they got like 4. Man, look at the row as well. It's pretty fascinating. Anyway, so let's make here. Yeah, I think we chase this to try and make a push early. Because we're not going to get to siege anytime reasonably soon, I don't think, anyway. And might make a push on these two alliances and let my ring trying to catch up. Thank God she didn't have it. That is very, very good for us. Okay. Oh, they're tied! They're tied! There's no intrigues. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Alright, we are in good shape here. Couple of big buys early. Wow. That's pretty insane they've tied. I would say that we are definitely favourites at the moment. We are definitely favourites. Machinations comes out, which is notable. The false base card also isn't the worst for us either. No, we just want to just slam factions here. We got the extra spices pace for shifting. Like, we are looking pretty dangerous here. Is there ever a world I, like, Diplo Wealth to get troops, and then I, like, shift down and up to get more troops to put them in and win this? Or try to win it? very, very... I don't know, the problem is I want to play Space Traveler Fold Space. I really want to get that played. Mentat isn't a big deal, and besides, I want to get the High Council as well. So if anyone goes Arakeen, we can Dagger High Council. Like, we don't need to worry about Mentat right now. Like, we've got enough good cards in our hand. So I'd rather hit this, or, like, hit this. There's our High Council access, actually, immediately there. I also expect that he should probably go there. He didn't have the access last time. He's gonna have the access, kids. World of Life being played, so, he has the access. If he wants to go there, he can. Hardy Warriors. Wow. I'm being teased into this, aren't I? I am being teased into Mentat right now. But I think I'm better off hitting Wealth and then, like, shifting down to something else, like via High Council. And I can always get this back later. Like, I've got plans as well, so I can, like, really abuse this. Garrison's gonna have an effect here. I think we go for this. We just want to aggressively go after factions. If I want to shift, I kind of need an extra bump anyways to just race this. So, we've got a variety of options. Got to bear in mind, obviously, we still need to pay for our Signet Ring later on. Like, we have a very, very heavy reliance on picking up spice. Very, very heavy reliance picking up spice. You know, you think about it, basically, you know, this is a spice for a chase bump, and this is 2 spice for a bump, effectively. So, you know, it's not cheap. But with plans as well, like, we kind of just have to throw it out here. Baron opts the High Council first. Which is fine. Like, we're not in a rush to go High Council. Doesn't help us immediately. Firm Grip Swordmaster. Wow. Well, he ain't going there. Okay. That means we can just hit here pretty safely. Pick up Recon. I'm actually not I'm happy to see Recon, truthfully. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just a massive faction game we're playing here. And it's great, because, like, this alliance is kind of already out of the reach, but we're never going anywhere near it, so... This is, you know, not bad for us. But yeah, we are just, like, throwing around faction influence like it's nothing. Do we just rally troops? What do I want to do here? I do want to get troops in. The water is very needed so we can hit the likes of Hager Basin. I might just straight shift to, like, Hager Basin or something, put 2 in. Shifting to Siege. Siege access would be good. Because guess I don't need the water right now. I can put pressure on it as well, make life uncomfortable for him. Thing is, I don't know if I want to Mentat. I mean, Leer Kynes would be fine. I guess all cards would be fine here. I have to use shifting to do it, though. I guess all cards are fine. For one reason or another. We pull the Signet Ring, so it's a chase bump. So let's drop Emperor, and we're going to threaten the Fremen here. This is just absolute extreme levels of violence. And we could even, in theory, like, hit this with Leer Kynes as well and bump up here. That's really uncomfortable for him. Like, he has to respond. Oh! Oh, she's played it too soon! Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. You can still put them all in. She's still going to a combat spot, so I guess it actually doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Damn. Both assassination missions got picked. Huh. Ilban's going to take this. We have to be bear in mind. But I don't mind if Ilban feels he has to, like, power play this at some point. That's good with me. Like, again, I'm just threatening absolutely everything. Do I need the water? I don't know if I need the water. Not for 2 troops. Not when Garrison's being emptied. Let's just make the chase. Stay out of this. If we're thinking of going, like, still suits, we're going to get the 2 water anyway. Test taken by Ariana. Worth noting. Spice Hunter I don't really need. I might take a Liaison, though. Liaison works with Liet, so let's go pick that up. But yeah, we're just... I mean, they should have done, I guess, but it's slightly deployable anyways. It's like, it wasn't going to make a big difference there. But you're right, they shouldn't really. So Ariana takes it down. Interesting to see where these bumps go. I'm assuming it's just there and there. Going here seems... Might go there or there, actually. Yeah. This is worth keeping an eye out for, but we do have action. We go before her a lot, so... So interesting to see what Ilban does here. Yeah, just going to go for the spice. The only problem with this, though, is this now costs him all his water. And this is a bit dangerous for him, because now I can now make this really uncomfortable for him. Gilbank raised the conflict. So we're going to put maximum pressure on here. He's got no water now. And I act first next round, so... I probably should have put the troops in. I could always go, like, rally troops or something. Eh. Yes. Might be better. Yep, no surprise there. I wasn't expecting to get to that. I'm thinking and looking about maybe Dagger early reveal for Gurney. We might also be able to just Dune High Council. We have to get hold of High Council. Rally Troops is also a decent option. I think we're going to play Dune, and we are going to take putting both troops here. Try and pick up second place, and it gives me some time to think about it. We can kind of see what happens. Like, both are alright for different reasons. I think High Council is better for our strategy overall. Like Rally is very tempting. Hey, don't get me wrong. Rally is very tempting. But I think High Council is probably just the better move. Overall. Also because it gives us gurney chances. Conspire for the Baron. Oh, he went High Council only, didn't he? He doesn't have Swordmaster. He gave it up. So I might not actually... I don't think I'm getting Gurney then. But Benny Sister's fine. That's just a solid card. I don't really want to buy too many. We're at 14. I've not trashed. We do need to get selective breeding at some point. Would like to have already have got there, but... Oh, man. Baron Argon finds bribery. It's so heinous. So heinous. I think Ilban's looking for hardy warriors. We have to try for it. I don't think we get to Gurney. I just think this is better. Ariana decides that she wants a load of cash, which is fine. Again, I was only really playing for second place, so 8 persuasion. So hoping something. Oh wow! Well, I mean that's also reasonable. That's pretty nuts. Is your bot going to reveal here? Firm grip. It's a Hall of Oratory. There's the defense bump. Again, doesn't matter for us. Hall of Oratory. What a... Was he playing for Gurney? Oh, well, if he was, he's picked up Opulence. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's pretty insane. If he's able to pick up Opulence, that's crazy. But it also means he's absolutely desperate to hit these spots. Like, Wealth is like a must hit for him. He's at 5. I mean, how do you not just go Wealth? How do you not just go Wealth there? Well, that happened, I guess. Ariana does not mind. And truth be told, nor do I. I am also okay with that. Give something to Ariana to play for. After Guild Banquet as well, that's pretty funny. Turns this into a victory point, basically. She's got to start hitting Wealth, so... Pretty fortunate run out for Ariana here. Pretty fortunate run out. Alright, round 6, Cloak and Dagger. This is a no one for us. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We don't have to chase this right now. Space travel has to just be fine, right? Research station we don't have to do. I also can't eat the spice anyways. I feel like this is just a good start. We need bumps. Gurney. How you doing? That was tempting, but space travel was a card I kind of got to like try and hit it. Mentat's not like urgently required for us. Like we got enough going on with our deck that it's not like. And also I tried to avoid just Mentat spam. It's kind of boring. I'd much rather play space travel and just take the active bump. When it's not, I don't really have any answers to get here, and we're obviously very much in need for hitting these faction mods where possible. I'd rather just hit space travel and draw. Like, we've got a good deck. We've got some very good cards. And if Ariana's just taking Mentat a lot and keeping it away from Ilban, I'm also okay with that. Garrisons are light here. Arakin could be a double draw. Like, again, we still have options of stuff. We could even, like... Part of me kind of wants to, like, Signet Ring, Rally Troops, and then go Arakin, but I don't think we get both. I might do it the other way around. Problem is, I don't want to draw that. So he saves the alliance, that's fine. I'm always going to shift away from it, so... I don't want to draw that. That would be unfortunate. That would be unfortunate. Any of the other 6 are okay. So let's just gurney it and guarantee the couple of draws. I might end up Signet Ring down here anyways for Spice. See what we'll draw. Shifting and Dune. Shame. Can't do much about that. Can't do much about that. We need the spice. I don't think it's obvious that this isn't a battle intrigue yet. Like, this could be a lot of things. It's either endgame or battle, probably at this point. Blue's a little lucky they didn't lose their alliance, truthfully. Like, if I pull shifting, it's just dead. If I didn't find it. So, we have a couple of choices of what to do. We can obviously pay for the Spice Must Flow. Or we use, like, shifting... to, like, shift away from here to get the Bene Gesserit bumps going. Which I think is more important. Given the fact that our next deck's looking kind of like this, and we just start hitting factions even more aggressively still. Yeah, I did not want to see that. And it's unfortunate time with the ring in hand. I mean, the ring is only useful here. So the ring's not a disaster, but it would be nice to like keep this in hand and have all of it for later on. But I guess it's okay. So I think we're just meant to just shift away and hit that, right? And just get plans just completely going. Like, it feels kind of correct. but I'm not sure. I know it feels like I'm giving up a point to get a point, but the alternative is we Signet Ring this. Well, that's no longer an option. I was about to say we could Signet Ring or Oratory. I don't think Reset Station, that is correct. That just seems kind of nuts. It Kinds is a real problem. I really want to pull her. It would have made our lives a lot easier, but there's not much we can do about the situation, so... we'll last at next round. That will be taken if it's there. That will probably be left for a bit. Difficult spot. I mean, next round, we need the spice in case we somehow find a way to get there. I mean, I could for the battle. Let's do it. I don't think we're winning tier phrase. Just about in time. Tricky spot. Discards his dagger. Now that's... Oh, it's his only card. This is his only card? What? What the hell? Oh, he trashed everything in his hand. Do you mean putting guild admin? Oh my god. Trash Dune out of his hand. And trashes the... What? I have absolutely nothing. Please don't have ambush. Please don't have ambush. Or like 2 things. Like, we're not ahead by much. He's got 3 intrigues. He has no spies. Like, this is a very aggressive move. And it's kind of a little bit reckless, truthfully. We don't have to play for all the plans points. Don't want to buy anything at all. Take 1 liaison. Obviously, getting both of them be good, and we still have to somehow get this, which is not easy. Like, we're not hitting both spots. We might get to 1 if we're lucky. If we win this, it makes our lives a lot easier. Well, I guess... I don't know, it's kind of weird, actually. If we were to get the bump, do we take it with the Alliance? I guess not. Oh, howdy, Brian. I mean, my boy Paul Atreides sometimes doesn't get the best threats, but he gets some bad draw-ups as well. Ariana's not the most well-regarded. Tricky for her as well. I think in base game, all the rest are pretty fine. Huge pass. Monster pass that for us. Okay. That is big. Okay. Yeah, let's take the Benny bump. Because we threaten to, like, take this whenever we want. And of course, we don't actually need it because of plans, so I think it's better for us to try and take the save point rather than one that is admittedly at risk. And the person that could chase us for it is to our left. And it's hard for her to win it, like, on the spot, so we might be able to pick up anyways. It's from Australia, yeah, I guess I am streaming pretty late. But that's what I would say. I probably like Paul Chase. I think it's probably like probably is, just because his pre-shit's a little tricky to use sometimes, or to use like well. But he's also my boy, you know. Paul's great. With the expansions, like Lasery Kaz, I would also argue is probably underappreciated. She's a very specific sort of leader. In Ix, I actually don't think she's that great, but with Ix and Imo, ooh, she could be really, really strong. A lot of good stuff. Sorry. It's probably going to be our last match, whatever we do. We have streamed for longer than I was expecting. Now, where's this block going? Where's he blocking here? This is an interesting Conspire. He's got Cho'Um shares. He's got Cho'Um shares, I think. So, interesting spot here for Blue. Blue, I think, wants to hit there, but the bumps aren't really doing a ton. He's got no bumps there and no bumps there, so it's kind of like awkward for him. There's Spice Satellites tech in this game, so otherwise he'd be all over that. Missionaria to Carfag. What in the hell kind of move is that? That's a strange one. Well, whatever. Selective, get our point. We are effectively at +1. Let's trash the dagger. Now, if we play Fold Space, we are mandatorily made to draw. Should be noted in the official rules, you can trash Fold Space so that the draw icon is lost. Let's say it's the Esmar Tuek rule from Rise of X, which backwards worked its way back to how Fold Space works. Which means that we would not see Liet Kynes again, and I would not see Diplomacy again. But when you've got, like, this stuff, it's not a disaster. The question is going to be, where do we actually send Fold Space to if we have a choice? Blot Conspire went well. Okay. I mean, Fold Space and Secrets are both fine. Like, to be honest, I don't really care which one I get. Secrets is interesting. The thing is, though, so the thing is if we go Fold Space, we can actually get a second Fold Space card in our hand before we draw. We don't need a ton of faction access anymore. So, I think it's better to just hit Secrets and just get plans just totally done. I think at this point, it might become sort of home. Like, we find a second private army. Can't do anything with it. That's actually not good for us. We have a problem here. We have a problem. I can't shift any of this. We have issues. I might have to get... Wow, I'm actually in some trouble here. Gurney Halleck, I might have to reveal him just to get troops in. So, yeah, might be revealing Gurney, which means I'm probably just playing Liet to still suits? I guess. Or is now the rally troops move? I don't know. We'll see what yellow does. Testing Humanity is in yellow's hand. Or in their deck. Man, double private army? Oof. I mean, I guess in theory, if we get a position out of this, that will help pay for it. It's a bit awkward. Looks like green has just completely left the game. The 2 water is fine. It gives me some potential odds. It gives me a chance to either get there or there, and both are really good for us. It also probably looks like I've got plans for clans. So 2 water is good. Rally troops is also fine, but I guess if we want, you just want to get spice and stuff, I think Neokines there is more important. And it gives me, and the thing is, this is now also ammunition for shifting. I can now fire it at that. I can fire it at that. Like, that's a not inconsequential. Again, this is the power of, like, of Duke Leto. Signaling and shifting allegiances, like, everything is a target. Absolutely everything is a target here. It's so scary. I know, Fourth. Remember they were going off, they were having a go at yellow earlier for taking ages? Yeah. Yeah. Just saying. By the way, look at this conflict. This combat is insane. What the hell is going on in this fight? There is a outside chance we just end the game right now. Yeah, I suppose so, but it was more important, I think, just to reveal. I can't assume I'm gonna win this. And it feels like even if I lose this fight, I'm still a big favorite. Like, I don't need to commit myself entirely. I mean, I guess so. It's always gonna be less than TTS because of the way it works. You know, and to be fair, like, the hard AI is actually not that bad. So, you know, it is what it is. He stage incidents, can you imagine? We're like, okay. Please, please don't let this win. Please don't let this win. I don't really want to win like that. See, that, yeah, so there's 2 icons. That is, I'm having some trouble with connecting. And that is, I'm just gone. Let's do different icons. No, we saw this icon earlier. This is like, I think they are having some actual connection issues. They did, this came up and then they came back, so. But yeah, assuming that blue wins the conflict, like, yeah, we're still, like, we're still big favorites. Like, I can always take this alliance. I can always take this alliance. We've got this. We've got not a bad shout at finding our way to Spice Must Flow. Like, we're finishing probably with, like, 11 or 12 points. It's just a question of if it happens this round or next round. Basically. Right. I think it was a drop. They did come back later on. I don't know. They don't know. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, for God's sakes. Well, just wait for a second. I mean, overall, this game, I think we've played very well, though. Like, as I said, like, green got off to obviously a decent start, but it's kind of fallen apart since then. But, I mean, like, round 1 shifting as Duke Leto is very, very scary. And then obviously round 3, picking up Liet Kynes. And then pick up Gurney as well. Like, these 3 cards, this is going to win you a lot of games. This is going to win you a lot of games. You know, if Lido can get a deck going, he's very, very scary. And Shifting Legions is, like, it's just... You just threaten absolutely everything. And that's something I try to do when I'm playing, especially when I do a faction-heavy game, is you just threaten everything to everyone. And you force people to make decisions. And sometimes they'll make bad ones. Like we did last game. I just made the last wrong call. So, yeah, obviously just kind of waiting for... Like, this game could end right now. If Blue's got nothing, I assume Blue has something. And we go one more round. What would be the worst conflict for us? Like, Grand Vision would be weird. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's been some funky stuff. Please don't pass. Thank God. Thank God. But we now have, like, 10 swords in the next conflict. Which might occasionally be enough. Who knows? I have no idea what's about to happen, but, Spiceman's Flow and Alliance. His Grand Vision. Interesting. Okay. I want to harass this. But ultimately, I know that's the ultimate target, probably. But this is still takeable. Interesting little spot, this, isn't it? Again, I've got the free bump here, so... This is the scary bit. Yeah, he has to highline immediately, but that puts this in grave jeopardy, and that's the problem. Like, he has to highline immediately, I know he does. Do we want to... Selective? What's actually our first move here? Like, we should Signet Ring it, probably. But I also, I mean, that just seems correct, right? Yeah, I need to save Spice for Private Army. That could be of use. I think this is better. Yeah. Yeah, this is just better. Confirm. Gives us another intrigue, which is dangerous, I admit, but I was never going secrets. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Take a Private Army! Oh, thank God! Thank God for that! Oh. Oh, that was scary. That was very scary. That would have been awkward. I think Recon is the card. I don't think it matters which one we use, really. This that'll do, but I don't think it's relevant. The sad thing is, as well, is that if we get this alliance, it also pays for that. It's kind of disgusting, isn't it? It's kind of gross. Well, it's been an eventful day. The first game of this stream was completely ridiculous. Second game, I guess we had a chance to win it. I just got it wrong at the end, I guess. He doesn't have access to here, does he? I don't think so. Well, time to crush his dreams. Where's the best place to play shifting? I actually don't know. I think it's meant to be here, right? I don't really see a need to overly complicate this round. But I guess I'm meant to go Mentat. Yeah. But this one is over. This one is over. I think Blue's not played too badly. But ultimately, like... I mean... Lido, shifting, Signet, and then Liet Kynes as well. Like, that's... incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. And plans. Like, you know. And we won Arakeen as well. And we've got the spices on the fly. Like, yeah. This has been a dominant victory. Blue has done his part. He's done his damnedest, but... yeah, just too much fact. He was able to defend one alliance. He was never going to be able to defend both. He was losing one of them. Might as well just play it now. Like, that was kind of, like, unnecessary. Pulling Cho'Um shares there as well. That's right, really. It's like sort of rude. But yeah, that plans draw was very, very disgusting. Not much you can do, I don't think, about any of this. Like, just... you know... Spice Must Flow is coming as well. Plans Within Plans is coming as well. We still have an action. Why can I not play? Oh, Gurney has legitimately no actions. Do I just reveal? No, it's I might as well go and get some money for Gurney. I might as well have some money for Gurney. I've got some spies to chuck into the combat. Why not, you know? You don't get decks like this often. You don't get positions like these often. So, enjoy it while you have it. Savor the feeling. And rejoice at one's grandiose. Technically, I shouldn't do this for tiebreakers, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. No! Oh, it's my private army she stole! Please don't take it from Ilbard! Oh no, Ilbard's not even gonna win the fight! Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. I'm gonna go. Yeah, give me unlucky. I feel bad for him. Don't have to respect. Don't have demand respect. Don't have demand respect. Don't spoil it. No! I wanted 14 points. I can't remember the last time I had 14 victory points. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so brutal. It's ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. Trash. Terrible victory. I really wanted 14 points. Blue managed to take third place on Solari tiebreak in the midst of all that. God. They got screwed by Ariana. That hurts. Well, alas. Yeah, just, yeah. That in Leo's hands is just so dangerous. When no one else has anything, and no one else really has any faction stuff going on. And the problem for Blue is because he's spending so much time defending these alliances, he's never getting these points. As you can see, so... horrible spot for Ilban, really. Because he's the only target I'm ever going to go for, because I've got these locked up. I mean, that was unlucky. Even had demand respect as well, just to steal it. It's kind of rude. What you going to do? But regardless, a comprehensive thrashing. Should have been 14, but, well, what you going to do? Alright then. Well, thank you for the company. My voice is held out okay. I'll see how it feels in about 45 minutes. With any luck, I might be able to do some commentary tomorrow evening. I know there are matches being played. Obviously, there's a lot of matches being played, but I've just not, not a good time for my throat to conk out. Not much I can do about it, so, it is what it is. But yeah, it's been good to have a respin of Imperium. It's looking not too bad. There's other little features and dotted about here and that I'm not even shown off as well. Little tweaks here and there, which is good. There's a friends list now. There is Direwolf News. I'll send some links and stuff like that. Dune Imperium Digital is now available. Well, that's good to know. And yeah, I want to try and... I don't know how often I'll come back to Imperium. Every now and again I will do, and I will be keeping an eye out for when the next event is. I would like to actually participate in one, because I didn't get to either of the test events, so it'd be nice to actually play in the proper one, give it a spin. I don't know what the experience is like. I don't know how the matchmaking works, anything like that. I legit don't know. But they need to make it longer than 2 days, I think, because sometimes you just can't do that. But it's what it is. Goodness me. So yeah, thank you for the company. You've enjoyed the games. You've had some interesting ones. I guess in theory there might have been a world I could have won 3 out of 3, but the second one, I don't know. We might still have lost it. But I did get that ending wrong. And that first game, I mean, that was absolutely good. Have a good evening, everyone. Oh gosh. Yeah, I need to stop. Take care, everyone, and I'll see y'all soon.